Oh.
There you go.
I just now got your text. Yes.
Oh, really?
We're on our way.
Yeah. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Cool, we're live.
It's deformed.
There's actually proper
Online. You change it to online?
It is not online currently.
This one's damaged.
It's set to the offline screen because I'm just talking shit. Hi, welcome to Kingmaker D&D.
Yes, welcome to Kingmaker D&D.
Welcome to
How many
Kingmaker D&D? Julien should introduce us.
Yeah.
Should start us off. Since
his deal.
He is now.
Alrighty, guys. So, this is going to be technically the first session of my campaign. Even though we did a little teaser 2 weeks ago.
Divine Intervention.
Which it was beautiful. Highly recommend you go back to that video if you haven't on YouTube. Check it out. It gives a little bit of insight, but it's not really needed. But for now, I actually don't even know the characters really that they've made. I know about them. I actually don't know their names.
Let's go around.
So let's go starting with Tait and then wrapping around.
Okay, can we start with Kyle? Because I'm chewing.
Okay.
Oh right, you had your burrito. Alright, let's go the other.
Great. Let's do that as loud as possible. Yeah, I'm Kyle. I played Doldruhar last session. Today we'll be playing my character Auric Lazarus Sweetblade, or just Lazarus, who's a half-elf life cleric of the god Candrith.
I'm Kameron. I played Rayton in the last campaign. This campaign I'll be playing Elorus, who is a warlock. I'm excited.
I am too. Don't worry. Tateru.
Do you want us to just give a full background of our character?
We'll do the introduction.
And then we'll explain
or just
character.
more, and then, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm Tait. I played God last time.
Yeah.
I am playing a rogue monk, and my character's name is Arthur Spoons McKenzie.
Lit.
There is no spoon.
There was never a spoon.
So,
Sorry, Dave.
It's okay.
Kyle, give us a little bit of information on Auric Lazarus.
So Lazarus only got that name. It's a title.
Mm-hmm.
It was given to him. He's probably been around for about a year now.
I like these dice.
Just about.
Yeah, he's. I have written down how old he is. It's on a different sheet. I believe he's 48 to 50 years old. Again, as I said, he's a priest with an acolyte background, so he spent most of his time in a temple working with other priests of Candrith and performing his duties to the best of his ability. When 200 years ago or so, he was kidnapped and tortured to death by you can call it a priest, maybe a death knight, some kind of evil motherfucker cultist of a god named Hazok, who's a god of suffering, torture, and that sort of realm of stuff. Enemy of Candrith.
Died 200 years ago. Okay.
Or 100 or something, whatever works for your...
I had actually put 200.
Yeah, you wrote that down?
Because I didn't remember, but that's awesome. Cool.
So, he was resurrected by a force he doesn't know, and restored to not be entirely corpse-like.
So your name was given by yourself, or
Lazarus was given to him as the title he was called by his torturer. His torturer didn't know his name; he just called him Lazarus, and it stuck around after he was resurrected because it fits. So
you just said, "Hey, Lazarus sounds good. I'm gonna."
Yeah, well, let's go with Lazarus. Yeah, that's more or less what he did.
Okay, that's fair.
So, and now he's sort of perusing the world, traveling with the gear he was buried in, to make suffering and torture his bitch. specifically.
Just torture the torture and suffering.
He's not a torturer.
I know, but like I know it's the whole.
Yeah, he prefers innocence not to suffer, and he will not abide in innocence.
I'm gonna tell you right now that evil things are not innocent, but.
Oh yeah. That's about it. Those are the cliff notes.
Fantastic. Cam?
Me?
Yep.
Well, as I said before, I'm playing Elrus, who's a warlock. Elrus is probably in early to mid 40s. The actual inspiration I had for this character came from a ghoul from Fallout. So this dude is, by all means, fucked up and destroyed physically. As a child, he was raised in a small community of cultists, and part of the initiation and acceptance and all that was being flip-flopped on burning holes and stuff. So his body's super screwed up, and by means that they don't know about, he left and has been adventuring and just doing as you do for the past almost 30 years.
Okay. I guess we're on to me. Arthur grew up on the streets in the city of... I was thinking Darkscar Port.
Darkscar Port.
I was thinking he grew up in Darkscar Port, incredibly poor, and spent most of his time as a child and adolescent stealing what he could, and he got inducted into a gang of thieves, a small crime ring, and eventually one of his marks that he had to steal from was this older man that went by the name of Declan O'Sullivan, whom of which caught him stealing from his home, and basically kind of was like, hey, I see you're a young kid and you've been put into the wrong situation, so I'm going to adopt you and teach you the right way to do things. So
respectable.
So Arthur understood this man was very wise and noble and stuff, and that's where he gets his levels in monk. Just kind of following the ways of the monk that way, and everything was going well and fine until one day when Declan was going through the streets, he got mugged and ended up getting killed in the process. Arthur lost his shit and toppled a small crime syndicate from that, and has become an alcoholic since, and has a very short temper. He owns a brewery that happens to be in Pran, so he's going there to heed these rumors that he's hearing about.
Right. So
what all is up? Oh, and he gets his nickname Spoons because of his short temperament, and even though there are fights that he knows he can't win, he'll still fight just because he's naive like that. Not even naive, he's just so headstrong. Spoons. Calling someone a spoon is basically calling them an idiot.
Okay.
It's a slang term over in the UK for an idiot, and he doesn't know that, and he's just kind of let the name stick, and he's totally fine with it.
Right. So one thing I do want to mention, of course there was the last teaser where Pran was in fact ransacked by agents of Hazok.
Those were straight up agents of Hazok.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big scary lava monster.
Where two unlikely heroes somehow managed to obliterate all threat within Pran by, instead of being a fighter, chose to pray and hope to God something happened, literally, and then
with a successful roll,
very successful roll, and then the ray of sun just burned them all alive. Lava monsters. There you go.
Burn the lava monsters alive.
That's what I'm saying.
Hot sun.
It's radiant burning. You see,
they're demons, so obviously it's gonna freaking hurt. But yeah, so
It's like chemical burn.
I forgot their names. The other two people.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
My character was a halfling.
Artificer.
No, he was just a halfling. They were both commoners.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. They were
He
commoners.
was a
But
librarian.
you were a librarian. Oh.
And you were a blacksmith's apprentice.
I was.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to be.
You were going to be,
Yeah.
and then you really weren't.
And then, well, I mean,
you were, but then like you were like, okay, paladin, pray.
I was thinking, like, I've been fightery, and like, if I pray to God, that might work. Hey, that kind of works for paladin. So
Yeah.
boom, paladin.
But yeah, they basically prevented the threat that was in Pran to perhaps spread. So that was the teaser trailer thing, if you would. But right now, we're gonna get into this. I have a small little introduction.
Okay.
And when I mean small, it's actually
It's significant enough.
it's
significant.
it's actually so I'm just gonna go ahead and read out. So an echoing voice booms into life. Hello, everyone. Glad you could all make it to this little gathering. He looks down at his wrist as if to look at the time, but there's nothing there. The show is about to start, so everybody go ahead and take your seats. Now, I don't want anyone coming in late, so best believe I'm shutting the doors in 15 minutes. So most of you probably don't know what's going on, and that's okay. You're really not supposed to, because I'm going to fill you in on all the details, yeah? First off, let me introduce myself. My name is Acrolon. I am the Lord of Madness in this universe that our grand creator, Scylla, has put in place for us. But who is Scylla, you might ask? Ask, goddammit!
I know who Scylla is.
Glad you asked. So, who is Scylla? Well, let's go back to the beginning. When everything was nothing and the world wasn't the world, but still was, but it needed to be created, you know? So there was nothing at all. But something had to be. And sure enough, the first thing to be was a mighty being. That's right, Scylla. She was the first being to enter the universe, somehow conveniently placed for someone most likely extremely similar to Scylla herself. So after a couple of years, she was born in this universe, and she had a lot of power. But what did she do with all that power? Well, she didn't know at first, much like you don't know about everything that happened so far. But anyways, what did she do when she found out what to do? Well, she wanted to make people. But not just any people. She wanted to create lesser versions of herself with something very scarce in the realm of gods. Freedom. I know, I would have never allowed that in my sanctuary. No siree. I would have bent my subjects to my will, and if they resisted, I would crush them like an ant. Oh, wait, I already do that. Anyway, so she creates this miniature, weaker replications in homeostasis, but she needs something to make for them to live on. So without skipping a beat, she crafts this sphere-like rock and puts all of this necessary organic life type bullshit covering it. Then she makes this screaming ball of death fire, and then makes the surrounding area between these two objects and literally fucking everything else devoid of almost any matter whatsoever. Meaning that screaming ball can't be heard from this ball of rock. Crazy, I know. Why else would I be telling it? Why not just make these puny mortals a plane of their own? But that's exactly what she does next. The fucking nerve of the woman. It's almost as if she loves them, like she made them or something. Excuse me, that fucking bitch is actually my main form, and I am therefore an extension of said fucking bitch. But that's besides the point. The point is, mankind, she calls it, gets their own plane to live on, and Scylla gets hers. So as mankind is revving up to start thriving in their world, Scylla wants to tell them how they got there, and how they really started, where they came from, all that guttural nonsense. So she creates this set of immortal beings as an unlinked extension of herself, all the while not knowing that as she split herself up as we go along in this little introduction, that these original beings would be able to figure out the kinks to her dimension and therefore surpass the outer realms into the unknown. Loopholes. Even Godsetters myself can't surpass those certain dimensions. We're all still linked to this specific dimension by some weird-ass strings. It's complicated. I wish I could just cut them like tendons and strangle every other god with them, you know? But I'm not strong enough without the help of one of those morons. Aside from that, these planeswalkers, she calls it, happen to have a lot of power, and they are only just scratching the surface with their many abilities. But for now, their god is making them go on a fucking an expedition, a mission, to teach everyone about her. So these planeswalkers are walking the earth to tell everyone about Scylla, and not everyone really agrees. Scylla is our goddess of magic, see? But not everybody likes magic. Down there on this earth, you have people who like to fight bare-knuckled. People who like swords, axes, maces, hammers, bows, staves. All of that fun blibber-blabber. So right, you've got people who don't really dabble in the magic doohickey stuff. But of course, you still have mages and whatnot who accepted Scylla's teachings immediately. That's all fun and shit too, I guess. But Scylla wasn't happy with the amount of people who put faith in her. So, what would someone do in that situation? Easy. Just use your only remaining energy to continuously split yourself into each and every characteristic of your personality until everybody can agree with you down to the wire.
Dude.
And that's exactly what Scylla did. Now, after all of this was said and done, the gods kind of got split down the middle. Kind of good and bad sides. Easy, simple, but conflict from the start. The original 6 gods still had a little more power, considering that they decided to split after the fact, and all the gods weren't just split all at once. Yada yada yada. So they still had counsel for stuff like what to do if the mortals revolted and other weird contingency plans. But never mind that. Point is, we have lots of gods on both sides, and they're getting mad with one another about power. The Valor Guard, they call themselves, starting with the original gods, and then from the lesser gods, Titus, god of war and strength, Throm, god of the common man, arduous work, constitution, Loft, god of knowledge, intelligence, Zuros, god of nature, patience and dexterity, Keth, god of charity, valor, glory, righteousness and wisdom, Methanil, god of honor, Rathanir, god of metal, Holophesti, goddess of celebration, Brendifar, god of mercantilism, Nultigiu, god of agriculture, Ilvestra, goddess of language, Halatia, goddess of the hunt, Lunarius, god of the moon, Candrith, god of good deeds, and Solarius, god of the sun. These gods want what is best for mankind and aim to keep the Zinlori, or the demon lords, in check. So, without further ado, the winning team. Zenith, only god of the original 6 to be smart enough to leave the Valor Guard. She actually got cast out, but we'll just brush over that. Princess of the Demon Lords and Lord of Darkness. Hazok, Lord of Hatred and Suffering. Haloex, Lord of Trickery. Kynar, Lord of Sacrifice. Braxel, Lord of Lies. Crunelin, Lord of Greed. Malfestor, Lord of Murder. Xylophon, Lord of Pestilence. And the most important god of them all, me.
Thank you.
So the gods have been introduced. Conflict arises with the Zinlori wanting to exact revenge on Scylla and her children by slaughtering them all, or enslaving them for the rest of the known life of this universe. I could do with either, one or the other. During this time, several battles arise between the two factions, and countless lives are put at risk. Still okay with this. Champions rise and fall as they clash against one another for the glory of their god, whoever that might be. Oh well, it says the life of a failure. So we'll go ahead and cut to the part where our 3 adventurers enter the picture. Well, one of them actually re-enters the picture. See, he's a pretty swell guy, apparently, and my cousin Candrith really seems to like him. Cleric devoted to the little shit day and night. Turns out he died about 200 years ago, a little bit after conflict really began to heat up, but Candrith saw potential in this mortal. Otherwise, he wouldn't have fucking resurrected the fucker. Renamed himself Lazarus and everything. What a joke. Wonder why he did that.
What a pretentious piece of shit.
No matter. He'll be dead within the next month. I'll make sure of it.
The villain? Was that the villain that we were just listening to? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Lord of Madness, yeah.
So.
Does he wear a funny hat?
No.
He really does remind me of the Mad Hatter.
Really? No. Nice. So.
I'm sure it's intentional, part of the can.
Yeah, totally. I like that though. I like that a lot. That was a lot of fun. That was good.
Thank you.
Did we ever pop a soda can?
We don't have a soda can. Sorry. So. Exposition. Let's start with Spoon. So, you are on your way to Pran to investigate the entire situation, see what's happening.
Yeah.
Praying
Praying
to God that there is something left of your brewery.
Yeah.
You are really upset right now. And you're actually on the main road to Pran. You're almost there. Do you all have the map just in case?
Yeah.
I had texted everybody.
Yeah.
It's on Twitter.
It's on the Twitter.
Okay, cool. Nice. So you're on your way from not Pran, from Land's Crossing, actually, going south to Pran. You're only what you would gauge about an hour and a half walk away. But the land is really hilly, and it makes for obscurity on the horizon. It's a pretty stormy day. The clouds are dark gray, and thunder and lightning can be heard and seen across the hills, striking a couple places. But the downpour hasn't really started yet. So as you're walking towards Pran, you hear a different thunder, a kind of odd noise. It still booms and echoes like thunder, but it roars more like. And then you see a violent column of light off into the distance to your right blast just instantly through the clouds, just separating everything. And then Lazarus, what is your mission right now? Are you like?
So as of right now, Lazarus's goal is travel from location to location, looking for innocents who are suffering and relieve them of that suffering. Just that is his good deed and his opposition to Hazar.
Okay.
Does he sense suffering? Because like there was just like some sudden spike in suffering.
Yeah, there was a lot of suffering just in one location. So
Spidey senses, yeah.
Lazarus, actually, right now, I just wanted to cut to you real quick. So what's your weapon?
The ceremonial mace.
The ceremonial mace. So, it cuts into his view, and he has just smacked a demon over the head with his ceremonial mace, making a loud crack, and a sudden burst of light booms from the mace. The demon actually reels back and lands on the ground and disintegrates after that. You had just finished a massive battle with 4 or 5 agents of Hazok, finishing them off a little ways outside of Pran. You had gone to Pran to investigate the situation, see if there were any survivors, help them. Turns out you couldn't find any, and you saw a pack of the agents leaving like the outskirts. You saw them from a hill kind of overlooking the city, and then kind of just walking away, seeing as though to no avail. They really didn't continue their main mission. So you track them down, and you finish them off in a small clearing of trees.
Can't have them hurting anyone else.
Right. So you finish them off. Burst of light. Spoons, you see this. And it's loud. It's loud. 2 or 3 times louder than the normal thunder of the storm. What do you do?
Hang on, let me try and get in my character.
Oh goodness!
voice.
All right. So
it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I've been trying to work on it and make it better, but
at least he has announced it.
It's not very good. So just heads up. Okay, let me try and get into top of the morning.
Oh,
no!
Yeah.
Jesus! This is what you get.
This is what you.
Now what in the fuck was that? Holy shit!
I bet me pot of gold it wasn't your mom.
I bet the entire wealth of me brewery. That was nuts. Not very good. There we go. Now I'm suddenly Russian.
Suddenly, it's not good.
Actually, it was like super good. That was God work.
That was No, it wasn't. It wasn't your divine intervention. It was actually just boom. Yeah, just a boom from some stuff that Kyle's been doing.
I'm curious to know what the fuck that was. I'm gonna head over there.
All right.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
It is a challenge. It's okay. We can work on it. We've got time.
I can definitely say way better.
So, you start making your way towards where that column of light just suddenly boomed into existence. It's faded away, but you kind of see just like specks of sunlight still floating in the air, even though the storm clouds have officially converged on the area again, as if to block it out. There's still rays. And that little clearing in the small group of trees, just this opening, is still kind of well lit where you are, and there's lots of little whatchamacalls,
There's stuffings.
like smoldering crime scene kind of.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like outlines.
Yeah.
Silhouettes.
Exactly, and they're just like kind of burned into the ground where your enemies had fell. So, I'm assuming that you probably make your way out of the clearing, probably to the road. So, after walking for a bit, Mr. Lazarus, you see an approaching. What do you look like?
Hang on, I have his name.
You guys know the new Magneto?
Yeah, here. No, I have.
Oh my god.
I have it
yeah.
right here. If it really,
His name
It
was.
didn't
I forgot.
it needs to load.
I forgot his name.
Didn't we have a huge conversation about
Yeah,
this?
we did.
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah,
I look exactly like him,
Except you got.
except like, I have scars and shit. From,
Close to the Irish brogue.
Maybe
Right.
some messier hair
Yeah.
Most likely,
Yeah.
yeah.
and some unkept teeth because hey, we didn't brush our teeth.
So, are you wearing a shirt? I don't think you
No.
wear a shirt.
No, I do not
You
wear a
see,
shirt.
so
I'm
Lazarus, you
shirtless.
see this
Everyone can
shirtless,
see my
buff
rippling
man
muscles.
just walking towards you on the main road after you've made it back from the clearing.
You're wearing a lot of metal, right?
I am wearing a lot of metal.
Okay.
I am more metal than man.
Okay. And Spoons, you see this metallic armored figure approaching you from the direction of Pran. Maybe he's come from Pran. Maybe he's got some information.
I see him stepping on the road.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna stop.
So Spoons just stops in
I-
the road. Another crack of lightning, thunder rushes across the hills and kind of sets the mood for this encounter.
My mace is still in hand.
It is glowing.
Yeah, it's glowing with radiant power.
Yes, it is. Without
and
a
also, there's a trail of ash from the beings that I smashed.
Absolutely. It's fluttering in the picking up wind as the storm starts to increase in intensity.
So is what is it?
I
Like
would-
dark?
I would like
It's getting darker.
to start with an insight check on this dude.
You go ahead.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Wow, what a good one.
Oh boy,
That was a
10.
good one.
All right.
What? You have plus
So,
8. I do.
When we were low 10.
Yeah.
what's your alignment? Out of canon.
Chaotic neutral
All right. So,
or neutral evil.
More like just this guy doesn't seem to be.
no, I
doesn't
just
seem
wanted to
abandoned.
ask.
Okay,
I was just asking. You can definitely on that check. You're pretty sure that he's not going to be someone who asks for
Right.
your money, ask for a tax on the road, or anything like that. Looks just like a man who really goes to the gym.
Yeah. I'm gonna take his shirtlessness as poverty.
Okay. Without a doubt. You owned an extremely successful brewery, but
Yeah.
we'll just
Yeah.
He doesn't know that.
So I'm gonna sort of like slip the mace back into the belt frog. Right.
But like I also have like
It's a lightsaber now.
I don't know. They're just like
Like
basic. Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you. Cool.
But he's scarred up. He looks like a brawler.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He looks like an angry hobo.
Let me get. This is the first time playing this character. We just don't like.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta.
You gotta get it.
I gotta formulate it.
Formulation is in hand.
So
You want to play the roller coaster game? It really helps.
roller coaster game.
What's the roller coaster?
Alright.
No, don't do it.
To what?
Oh, we all bend together.
No. It's all ups and downs. Okay? So get your hands, put them right here by your pecs.
Okay.
Okay? And you're going to bounce just a little bit like you're on a track.
Sure.
Okay? And you're going up, so you got to go woo, and then you go down, so you go woo. Like, yeah. And then
like
you got to warm up your vocals, and you go around woo. Stuff like that. It's actually really fun.
I don't know
it
if
was less than
I'm
warming the vocals and more figuring out what the character would
actually
do.
would do.
What he would actually perform.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, so the mate's back into the belt frog. Simply hold up a gauntleted hand, his weapon hand. His shield remains,
On his left arm.
secured to his arm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's just going to stand for a moment, like.
So as you raise up your right hand, a very close lightning bolt like cracks on the hill to the right of you, and just loudness and just a flash of light as he just does that.
I appreciate that you put your weapon away, but like, I don't wish to be struck by lightning.
Okay, Michael Fassbender with that voice. Think about it.
Let it process.
Just a high-pitched
Definitely in my mind now, without a doubt.
I'm sorry I interrupted, but
No,
that
it's
was
good.
funny.
That's good. So,
You don't look like a servant of Hazok.
Well, I don't know who the fuck that is, but I can definitely assure you I'm no servant of anyone's.
let the record show that he is in fact a servant of no one.
Right.
And how do you spell that?
What are you doing in such a dangerous area?
No one.
Well, I heard some rumors, and this is kind of my second home, and I'm just trying to make sure none of my shit's destroyed.
So I've been through Pran.
Yeah.
I can tell him that it's probably not looking good.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, it's probably not looking good.
Whatever do you mean?
I just walked my way through Pran, taking care of.
Howdy, pale gray.
Stop. Let him do it. Let him know. Let him do it. Let him do it.
Yeah.
I was just walking my way through Pran before I found my way through, pursuing some, you could call them demons, and showing them what's just and right. And I pat the ceremonial mace at my hip.
Oh, so that basically tells me that you're not going to bash my fucking head in. That's good.
That's good.
While I was in Bran, I didn't see any survivors that I could help.
You're probably not swayed. You still want to look.
Yeah.
For
What
your
about the
program.
buildings?
What about the
Because,
building?
like, I would like to go look.
As a general rule, everything had been kicked in and knocked over.
Oh, well,
How did you understand that? His hand motion was a strangle. You knew exactly what
I
you
know
wanted.
what he wanted, yeah. Well, I got some stuff I still need to look at, even though that everything might seem destroyed. I definitely have some things I need to check on there.
So,
I can't let someone so unprotected go.
literally
Alone.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't let someone.
I'm sure I can handle myself, but if you want to come with, I don't mind.
Awesome.
Could
So,
always use an extra fist.
or a radiant mace of death.
Wouldn't mind clearing it out a little more of those fiends. Wouldn't mind helping someone out who needs it. Oh, I appreciate it.
All right, so 2 of you have bound. You head towards Pran.
You can call me Spoons. Lazarus.
Spoons and Laz.
Alright.
Sorry, I had to. So,
Eleanor.
I should probably go Eleanor. I thought Ellis.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Eleanor.
Yeah. He'd probably go something. He'd probably more than just Laz. He'd probably go Lazarus, chosen of Candrath.
so,
What a self-pretentious little prick.
so what's your guy's name, Cam?
Elorus.
Elorus. All right, so Elorus. You open your eyes, and it's just dark, and you have this taste of like burning wood in your mouth.
I instantly freak out. I don't like fire that much.
Good
Right.
point. Yeah.
So you start flailing, and you push a bunch of charred blocks of wood off, and you look up to a dark gray sky. You start hearing thunder and seeing flashes of lightning, and you look around, and it's a destroyed city.
Is there anything in it?
Not a lot.
Rubble.
Lots of rubble.
I'm gonna look myself over and make sure I wasn't.
The most of the buildings have been split in half, burned down to the foundation. Even the cobbled streets are kind of ripped up, stones pulled out of them. Even the very earth looks as though it had shifted and broken other parts of foundation for other buildings.
I'm not injured in any way, am I? From
No.
whatever falling on me it was?
No.
And I've got everything. I wasn't looted or.
No.
And I'm guessing I've been in this city for a little bit, just staying while traveling or something.
Yeah.
Well, then I know where the exit is.
You're outside.
I thought you said I was in it.
No, you're outside. You saw the sky.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean
The sky is everywhere, Julian.
That doesn't mean the roof is there.
That's also true. No, it's
If something was on top of me, I thought, it'd be...
No. It's like a building that just kind of fell forward, and you were
Okay.
So you
I was
just
happy to be there.
you just climbed out of the rubble, and now you're on the cobbled streets of Pran. There's bodies. There's quite a few bodies. Not all of them are intact. Quite a few of them are melted in certain places, randomized.
Do I have any memory of what melted things?
You remember a lot of weird, tall, fiendish-like creatures impaling people and eating them and burning them alive at the same time. A lot of screams. You remember the maelstrom of fiery clouds circling above Pran, and the raining fire.
It's raining fire.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Well, there's nothing else here, and I think the best thing for me to do is be not here like everything else.
Correct.
So I have a local map. What's the like?
There's actually only one main exit out of Pran,
I need to go
and that
there.
is the northern side where it leads to Land's Crossing, because Pran is on a peninsula and there's not a lot. There's just the road north and the road south going into the Lithian Badlands.
Okay, well, I guess I'll start going to the main exit.
So you head towards the northern gate, and actually the northern gate is kind of half like barricaded by fallen rubble. So I would need you to make a check to try to
variety.
climb the rubble. So
It's rubble, so it's fairly loose.
yeah,
I'm gonna take a step back and catch Eldritch Blast at it.
roll. Go ahead.
Critical.
Holy crap.
You raised up your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Rubble.
Oh wait, it was
bla-
2 beams. Okay, never mind.
So your one main beam or whatever hits the rubble and blasts it back. You guys are literally like coming up to Pran, and you see the rubble, and then all of a sudden just a blast as it opens up the main gate.
Yeah.
Literally just wood and stone just flying towards you guys. Nothing hits you, but it's still kind of out of range, but it blasts.
That's not a normal person thing, so my mace is coming out.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk out,
You-
grab my leather-bound book, and
You
set my belt.
see this robed charred.
Mostly ripped. I'm actually wearing commoner clothes with pads of leather on it.
I would say so. A padded burn victim wrapping.
Shite, you're fucking ugly.
Wrapping his toe. And when he hears, "Holy shite, you're fucking ugly."
Alright, this is gonna be really hard for me. I didn't need to hear that again. Wasn't that bad?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Run into any trouble in Brown.
I look back.
I'm so cautious.
Yeah.
Look back into the bloody empty streets, and then around me of where all the rubble was, and go, not really.
I'd say he probably ran into plenty of trouble. I mean, look at his skin.
Yeah, they're not fresh wounds.
Yeah, there's an insight happening. Christ, 13.
I'm actually on the good side.
Yeah. So
Sure.
you can.
Yeah, I'm still figuring it out.
So, what are you really looking for with this insight check?
So I'm just trying to get the skeeve on this guy in the sense that I want to know he doesn't seem hostile.
No.
But he seems powerful because he just blew through a wall of rubble and he survived whatever happened here. But also, like, I want to gauge what's his responsibility in this. He may have been hiding when I was passing through last time. Maybe he's, again, in some way tied to Hazok and his...
I'm also covered in ash and rubble.
Yeah. So you look at the ash and rubble, and you're not 100% on this guy.
Okay.
You definitely feel like maybe there could be something. You don't know.
Are you two going into the city?
Take another look, yeah.
There's not much to see.
I got something I'm looking for.
Again, I look back. Look for you're not loading corpses, are you?
Well, that really depends. If the thing I'm looking for was stolen and is on corpse, then yes, I'm Russian again. Then yes, I'm going to take it back.
Huh. Well, you two have fun then. I don't want to stick around much longer than I have to.
Now, hold on a minute. I don't know what your role in all of this is.
Other than being crushed by a building, not much.
Alright. Believable. Given the state of him and the buildings.
Yeah.
You didn't see any survivors, did you?
Only about 10-minute walk from where I was, but no, it's barren, I guess. Well, devoid of life is a better word. Well,
Devoid of life, yeah.
15.
So
desolation.
as you three are having your little conversation in front of the main gate, you hear this high frequency screeching coming from the center of the city. Just a very high oscillation, like just like that.
The neck jiggles are beautiful.
Yeah.
What? Sorry. Yeah. So I got into it. But that you hear that was actually pretty decent. So I'm gonna go with that noise.
Yeah.
Coming from what you can assume is the center of the city.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's my cue.
I turn around and start walking back in.
Yeah, I'm moving in at a full hearty pace.
Hearty pace. Okay.
The heartiest of paces.
Yeah.
It doesn't take too long to kind of make your way and snake around the rubble to the center of the city where the plaza is, where a lot of smoldering silhouettes are. All kind of converged in front of the inn, or what used to be the inn.
Mm-hmm.
So,
At the same time, almost directly in the center is this weird, like, kind of glowing red, purple, maroonish ball as it starts kind of fluctuating into different ellipses, still making that same high oscillation, high frequency screeching.
So, if we're gonna do this, I'm Elros, and you're not gonna frag me, are you?
Perhaps.
No.
No.
Not if you're on. Wow, I'm speaking like you. Not if you're on our side.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna take the leather-bound book from my waist and draw reclamation.
You draw a reclamation. The dagger.
Oh.
The dagger smolders and crisps as you take it out. You can literally hear it still charring itself.
I'm going to be standing in the nearest shadow.
Behind the big metal man.
Another thundering boom as the clouds, if you look up, start to swirl again and change colors into the same as that of the fluctuating orb. Getting darker, purple, maroon, and getting faster and faster. At the same time, there's a crack of blood-red lightning as it strikes the orb, explodes open, and a bunch of different chunks of the orb start manifesting themselves on certain points, and more agents of Hazok bubble out. Roll initiative.
This town ain't big enough.
For the boat.
For
the many of us.
Like 7 of us.
Yeah, okay.
4!
14.
A 4 is definitely a number.
I got a
Yeah.
5.
It's better than a 4.
I rolled a 1.
Great. I have a +0 dex, so.
I'm still happy that the first roll of this game was critical.
Well, no, I had the insight roll.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The first
my first roll.
Yeah. The first
So,
spell.
4, 5.
14.
Mm,
Actually, do I get any bonuses to that other than
Dexterity.
dexterity?
Do you have the alert feat? We
No.
have no feats this game.
No one has
what are you, 14?
Oh,
14.
also all of us are level 10. No one.
Yeah, that was mentioned.
I mentioned it, we never went into it. So in the campaign, we're all already seasoned adventurers, so
Yeah.
we're each level 10 at this point.
Yeah.
Which is why I can Eldritch Blast the fuck out of walls.
Yeah, that definitely happens. So, I'm going to...
Part of me wants to change our welcome banner off of the shitty clip art Halloween theme that we did for the
Is
first
it still
one.
Halloween?
It's still Halloween, yeah.
Oh.
Part of me wants to change it. Part of me doesn't want to change it.
Just keep the Halloween
So,
theme,
do
but
you
change the
get-
pictures.
Do you have something you'd like to represent yourselves as, or...
Oh, we're going to do that? All right.
Oh,
Yeah, let me get a die out.
Should we do that? I guess.
Yeah.
Hit me up with the dragon d6.
I gotta roll my dice
Oh,
out again.
that's the vampire one. The dragon one with the red ones.
Oh.
If the d6 is in there. Okay.
Oh, boy.
That's
Love
a-
that sound.
Yeah, me too.
I love it too, but I was trying to pull it out earlier while you was doing the intro because I need to get my dice out. I
Okay.
forgot to, so I was like,
Are those for use or are those archetype?
Those are the enemies.
Okay.
That's Tait.
See that, bad boy.
"Are
Alright.
we doing 6s?" Yeah.
Yeah, D6s.
What's a good 6 that represents me?
Which one looks like it's been on fire?
That one. The one you're holding.
That's a
that's a
weapon.
good one too.
That's a, yeah. Cool. Alright.
So I'm very much so front and center.
So,
I'm actually not very close at all. I'm looking further back than that.
so the
I'm in the nearest shadow.
the agents will go ahead and move towards Lazarus, and one of them out of the 5 will attempt to swing at you with its long knife, Freddy Krueger-like hands.
Okay.
For a 23.
23 hits.
Okay. For 11 points of damage.
Okay.
These guys are bad new bears.
So it swipes at your chest and kind of slices through a little bit.
Serious business.
Yeah.
All right.
As it slices you, its eyes start to glow brighter, and it roars at you in bloodlust. Bits of lava drooling out of its mouth and hitting the cobble, melting it.
Yeah. So it slashes at me, and you can hear the rending of iron.
Yes. The other agent of Hazok, one of them will go for Tait.
Spoons.
So I said earlier
My
that
AC 17.
It definitely does not hit with a 7.
I would like to be further back than that. I'm not getting super close.
Okay.
Wizard.
Yeah, I can cast across 300 feet.
And then the other agent of Hazok, the other two are going to be back here, but they're kind of just
Loitering.
Yeah. That agent will actually point one finger at Cam, and the finger starts to glow and beam a ray at you. No, for 9. No. Well, I mean, even then, it blasts the ray, and you just kind of ding it away, and it flies off. The other two will actually hold turn, so...
Okay.
Cam.
So, the guy that just shot at me, I'm not liking him.
Probably.
So, well, doesn't matter. Do I get more than one attack?
No.
As a
As a
warlock?
level 10
No.
warlock? I rolled a... Let me see here. 2 12s.
No.
Damn it. I rolled a 4 and a 4.
Yeah, no. What were you trying to do?
That was an Eldritch Blast. So 2 giant glowy lasers.
So you just
flying.
tried to blast, and they just kind of misdirected and just flew out into the air.
Yeah.
Tait. Or Spoons.
Alright.
Alright then.
So,
This one's like right about you.
I've got a question.
I've got an answer.
So he's playing Irish, Scottish, whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
Can I say the C word?
No.
No. Sorry.
It's one of my favorite words, too.
No.
No.
Every time I do that accent, I want to say it.
Right.
We can after the stream.
I smell what you're stepping in.
Yeah.
It's like Australian accents.
I step what you're
But I
smelling
get that
in.
with Australians, too.
Good eye, Mike.
Good on, Mike.
Right.
Good eye.
Aye.
Maybe I should just be Australian.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm just better at that.
No.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I got more Scottish than we were trying to
Right.
be Scottish.
Yeah. I guess it's a full action.
Well, it's not Scottish, it's Irish.
Fuck off.
It's a full action to give myself grave touch weapon, right?
Probably.
Oh, you have it written down as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So, I'll use my gauntlets to do for my action to put grave touch weapon on, and then for my bonus action, I'm gonna hide.
All right. So, well, I guess you just kind of like ready your fist, and they start
ready my-
glowing like dark
Like
energy.
a purple, like a dark purple. And then I'm gonna hide. I got a 20, not a crit, but like a 20.
All right. So you dash into the nearest shadow out of the.
Oh, sorry, 8 plus that's plus 12. Sorry, 21.
21. Okay, you dash into a shadow of a kind of remaining building. And then that's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now Kyle.
Right.
Lazarus.
So Lazarus, with his 4 initiative.
That's my dad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Lazarus, with his 4 initiative, goes last. Hooray.
Hey, Joe!
I'm going to think about what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to smack him. Let's be honest.
Smack
the
him with the
dude
mace.
who hit me with that 23, that's not happening.
Yeah.
11 points damage are not my friend. So, my hit modifier? It's a 24.
That definitely hits.
Yeah. So I do 12 points of damage, 4 of which is radiant.
Okay. So you ready your mace and you kind of just take one good solid step towards the demon and smack him upside the chin.
Yeah.
And a blast of light just kind of flakes off of the demon itself, and a massive chunk of just burning light starts eating at him or it, and it roars, stepping back just a little bit.
Get fucked.
So, with that, that specific demon will actually come back and try to just pierce straight through your armor with all of its fingers. It does not hit.
Probably.
It will not hit.
Okay.
So it tries to take its fingers and ready it for like a spear, and it goes for it, and you just
Yeah.
The other
The target
agent of Hazok that was targeting Spoons looks around, then turns to Lazarus.
So he's like staring at him and gone.
Bonus actions I can do.
Okay, and tries to swipe at your chest, and it hits your armor, but it just kind of bounces off, ting, and it roars at you.
Thanks, my guy.
The Agent of Hazok targeting Elleris tries to rush at you, like sprint towards you.
Does he pass me in the process?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, that's happening. Oh. 14?
No.
Okay.
So you try to take your mace and swipe at the demon's leg, and the demon actually just fades out in kind of this weird arc, and then reappears flying forward at Elleris, and takes its hands and roars and starts just flying, like jumping at
Do I have an
you.
opportunity, or am I going to get like?
He's gonna try to like just jump at. Okay, for a 19.
Yeah, that hit me.
Okay, so its fingers impale both your shoulders and smack you onto the ground. And it's just at your face, roaring.
There's lava in front of me.
There's lava in front of your
no.
face. So it doesn't hit your face. It drops right on both sides, and you can hear the sizzling of the stone.
You can hear me breathing a lot fast, like freaking out now. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
For 10, 11, 12 damage.
Okay, I can do that. I've got something on top.
And then while it's like on top of you, impaling your shoulders, it flies and dissipates and then flies back
To be near me.
to be near you.
Alright.
Makes it my turn.
Yes, these two are still not doing
I'm
anything.
walking up closer to him.
You walk up close. How much?
Well, not where there'd be an opportunity, like attack of opportunity. No, that'd be leaving.
That'd be leaving.
That'd be leaving.
So
Yeah,
you
pretty
just walk
close.
up to
Like
him.
up next to him.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit him?
Yes.
All right. How much damage is that? That's
It's a
D10
D10 plus charisma.
Ooh.
It's 2d10 plus charisma.
No,
Oh, sorry,
only
once.
Yeah.
Sorry, you hit once. My bad.
I thought it was an 11.
Oh, but
Knocks him back.
Pushes him back 10 feet.
I hit him for 5 damage, but he's been thrown back. 10 feet. Non-negotiable. He's
Would no, I
I
know,
was
but
blast.
what?
I shot him in the face.
So it skids back onto the cobble, stones flying up past it in the air and then hitting the ground, and it's just growling at you, staring.
Yeah, it's fun.
Just down that.
Spoons.
Tait?
Alright. So, for my bonus action, I'm going to use my Shadow Step ability. And I'm going to teleport right behind this dude.
I thought you could only teleport between shadows.
Are there not shadows right there?
There's a shadow right here.
Then I'm gonna teleport right behind the
So
one
you
that was
teleport-
just pushed back
Yes.
by Elleris. And I'm gonna go, it's nothing personal, kid.
Oh my god!
Alright, let's go.
And I also get advantage on that attack.
Yes, you do.
So that would have been a 20 to hit. Alright, so 20. So I will roll my d6 of... That's 7 damage, and they have to make a Constitution saving throw. They have to beat a 15.
They do not.
Alright, his strength is reduced by 1.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my second attack, which I don't think I still have advantage on that. But it hit anyway. I got a 24.
So you hit once or twice.
Huh? This is my second attack.
Okay.
Yeah, second.
For 8 damage, and he makes another Constitution saving throw. He has to be a 15.
He does.
Alright. So nothing happens.
Alright. So, nothing personal, kid. You actually, like, punch the back of its neck, or whatever, wherever the neck should be, and then you punch it with your right hand, your fist, and then you take your other hand, wrap around him, grab by the face, and slam it back onto the ground. Like crackling a bunch of cobblestone, and then it dissipates back standing. So it kind of throws.
Swap places.
Yeah, and you throw him back that way. So now he's done. Okay. That's your attack. So Kyle.
Yes. So Lazarus is going to start by holding up his shield and banging his mace against it.
So
hard to Candrith.
Yeah. So instead
That's
of a
trigger for
normal noise that a mace and a shield would make when bashing, it sounds like a huge church bell. Each time you smack it together, literally ringing across this plaza and vibrating the buildings.
Which is going to begin the ability that the Targe of Candrith has, cursing a foe with, I believe, was it a Christmas saving throw? Wisdom saving throw. The dude...
Right in front of you?
Yeah, who is in front of me.
Okay, charisma saving throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. They crit.
They crit, so nothing happens to them.
Okay.
Then I get to do my regular action, which is normal attack.
Yep.
That's not a 20. Oh boy. Oh boy. 9.
Oh boy. 9?
9.
A 9. Okay. So you ready your mace and jump up and try to swing down at the demon, and it just and then forms itself after you've made your mace swing, and it just kind of grins at you.
Candrith will see you fallen. All right.
So that demon will actually try to stab at you again for a 21.
Actually meets my AC.
Does it?
Yeah.
Attacker wins, right?
Yeah, attacker wins stats.
Okay. So it takes its hand, forms it into a spear, and stabs at your right shoulder, like piercing through you for 3 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'll do that. And after it's pierced you, it forms back behind the other two. And this demon to the right of you will try to attack you as well.
Alright.
Misses. So it tries to swipe at you, and you just smack your mace at its hand.
Parry.
Yeah. And I honestly think that this guy's a little mad at Spoons. So he's gonna stare at you, and then take its hands and start waving them in like this just weird ass shit.
I mock him by doing this.
Oh my god! And then it like takes its hand like that, and
crushes his face.
I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
8.
Okay, so whenever it takes its hand and it closes it, your mind goes blank and you can no longer see anything, and then a clearing of a city appears. Was that Sullivan dude mugged in an alley or something?
Yeah, he was like mugged on the street.
Just
and
on the street.
And it went bad, and he was killed. He was
So
stabbed and killed.
it's really dark, and you see Sullivan just kind of walking down the street, and then all of a sudden a bunch of different dark figures literally emerge from just nothingness out of the woodwork, and instead of mugging him and killing them, they start feasting on him alive as you just watch him eaten alive.
I get angry.
Yeah. So as you're witnessing that, your body starts to vibrate, and weird little pinches and stabs start hitting like different parts of your body. You take 3 points of damage. And then the clearing just dissipates like smoke, just like the demons themselves, and you're back on the battlefield staring at the demon that just gave you that vision.
You're gonna wish you didn't fucking do that, mate.
Right.
Mate.
You be fuck.
All women are queens. Sorry.
If it breeds, it's a thought.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I know.
yeah. Aside from that,
Oh, my turn. So one of them stabbed me. I'm gonna shoot him. One is 21, and one's a 19.
they both hit.
Okay, cool. So Eldritch Blast him. I'm still getting the hang of what. That's not a die 10.
It's not a die 10. Yes,
Yeah.
that is, and that is.
No.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
both
fine.
fucking.
You can use that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeet.
That's a 10.
14, so 16 damage, and he's thrown back. Does that count as 20 feet? Because I hit him twice.
Yes.
Yes.
He's thrown back 20 feet.
So, actually, that 20 feet sends the demon into what was left of a building, and cracks the building more, and things start falling on the demon. But it just kind of like it covers it, and then the smoke starts kind of just pouring out of the rubble again and forms back standing on top of the rubble.
Sorry, but I know how bad that hurts. Getting through the building, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Spoons.
yes, in fact, spoons.
Spoon?
Yeah, I know I'm going to provoke an attack of opportunity, but I'm mad at this guy. So I'm going to run at him and go to punch him.
Okay, so as you take your step to start moving forward, one of the agents of Hazok will try to swipe at you for a 23.
Yep.
So takes its only 3 of its like blade fingers and swipe at your ankle, slice at it for 9 points of damage. You're still running though, so just and you start charging at this demon, screaming. And what are you gonna do?
I'm going to fucking bash your head in, Mike! For a 27.
So you
Christ, you roll.
A 19.
so you literally ready your fist and jump at it. And as you fucking fly at this demon, you literally take its head with your fist and slam it against the rest of the building, and the demon literally just obliterates all over the wall, or what's left of the wall. Just
So, are there any am I in a shadow? Are there any shadows nearby?
there's another shadow right over here. There's one
Okay.
here, one there.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to step into the shadow, and then as my bonus action, I'm going to teleport back to where I was, and then finish my movement by moving up next to Lazarus.
Okay, that does kind of provoke an attack of
I
opportunity.
didn't leave his whatchamacallit.
His what?
I didn't leave
You
his
didn't leave
attack.
his
I went
reach.
into his reach.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, you're right. So you're basically right behind Lazarus, and that's it.
Yeah, because I used my bonus action and my attack. I have a second attack. I'll take my second attack.
Okay, go
on
ahead.
that dude. For a 23,
Oh yeah, that hits.
and since I'm next to an ally, I get 2d6.
You do.
Oh, and I have Actually, I have advantage on this roll because I did the teleport. All right, yeah. 4, 6, 12, 15 points of damage.
So you literally just take a step forward and uppercut the
Yes.
fucking demon.
And he may take con saving throw.
Passes.
Okay.
So, it kind of reels back, fixes its head or whatever, and roars at you.
I really like just teleporting around. So.
Lazarus.
Does anyone of them in particular look to be the ringleader?
Actually, the one that was previously damaged at the back looks a little taller.
Okay. I'll just assume that one then. No, the one closest to us, actually. He's the biggest threat. So he is he's subject to Charge of Candor,
Mm-hmm.
as I begin speaking in prayer. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Passes.
Okay, fine. Then I'm going to move to here to still be kind of within his reach, you know, so I don't provoke anything, but I'm still in the middle of all of them. And I cast Spirit Guardians. Candrith protects us all. And I call 4 spirits to protect me. They all flit around me at a distance of 15 feet in every direction. They appear as angelic. And each enemy creature has their speed halved in the area. Whenever they enter the thing, or whenever they end up in the area for the first time, or they walk into it, they must make wisdom saving throws. So that's all 5 of them. They all take 3d8 radiant on a fail save. On a successful save, they do half.
Okay, so what's the DC?
16.
Pass. Pass. You said 16?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fail. Fail. Alright, so one of the guardian demons and the ringleader actually take 13 points. So literally just radiant, you said?
And the others take 6.
Rays of light blast from the angels as they cast something and just start chunking away at these 2 demons.
And it is a non-concentration spell, up to 10 minutes.
And then the other 2 take 6 or 7? Because they take
6.
6. Okay. Okay. So literally just parts of their body are getting blasted away permanently from this radiant damage that you're dealing. And they're literally like roaring in pain as the angels continue circling the area.
Cool. That's all I do.
So this particular agent right next to you, Kyle, is going to attempt to slash at you with a 22.
That hits.
For 12 points of damage.
Ouchies.
So it just kind of slices the other way across your chest and roars. And then
Serious ouchies.
the other 2 guardian demons will actually come forward and try to attack you as well. First hit misses. Second hit also misses. So they both try to just like run up and stab you, and you just smack them both away. The ringleader, or the tallest demon, will start to wave its hands, and a large door actually starts forming behind the ringleader.
Okay.
I know Dimension Door. I able to.
That is Dimension Door.
All right, that can be pretty bad, guys.
Do you want to counterspell that?
I can counterspell that. I counterspell that.
That's
That's charisma.
What level spell is it?
Yeah, what level spell is
spell's
it?
Dimension Door?
Dimension Door, I think, is a 3rd level?
But then
Second level?
it's instantly.
It's instantly.
Because counterspell will instantly
Anything lower than
anything
itself.
lower than itself, and he
Oh, yeah.
casts at 5th level.
I also
So-
rolled a 19 anyway, so.
So as it starts opening the door, you just... and the Dimension Door shatters. And as it's still waving its hands, it turns around and screams and starts turning to run away.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
I
So-
can cast 300 feet, so we'll peg him. We're good.
Um,
Oh wait. Next turn, I can cast
So
Hold
it's-
Monster.
it's starting to run away, and so
Good luck with your
all,
spells. What that's name?
and these 3 are gonna stay.
Okay.
So Cam, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. I was gonna get food.
But that's more
Sorry.
important. No, this is totally more important. What are you talking about? One of them's running. Well,
The ringleader.
I've got one spell left for the day, and I can hold monster, and he can't go anywhere.
Or you could kill him.
We can tell.
That too.
Hey, would I be able to kill him in one hit? Do you think?
With your Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe.
I mean,
Besides, if he keeps running, I can move 90 feet.
Okay, well then you're good. Eldritch Blast is really my combat spell.
Yeah,
Everything else is utility.
Yeah.
They both hit.
How do you know?
22 and I got a 14 and 18, and the 14's a 22.
The two rays meet on one point of the ring.
You're not supposed to cross the beams.
I cast them both in one hand, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, and they land right through the middle of the ringleader, blasting through his chest, and he disintegrates, screaming, falling to the ground.
Good.
Smolder. The other three will look back, scream, and start glowing brighter and brighter. But it's Tate's turn.
Self-destruct.
Wait, who's self-destructing?
All three of them are glowing.
Okay.
You have no vowels.
No what?
Balls. Like the dishwasher.
It's like vowels.
Don't say that. We have plenty of vowels.
Alright, so what the hell is that? Okay, so I'm gonna move up to the one whom I uppercutted a while ago.
Yes.
And I will.
I forgot that they started their turn in the Spirit Guardian, so they gotta make some more saving throws.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, do that before I go.
16.
Wait. They haven't started their next turn yet. They did it. You did it.
I did it, and it happened on my turn. It happens again.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay. Fail. Pass. Okay, so
19.
So the Spirit Guardians, as Spoons is about to make his turn, start blasting at the demons again, and more chunks fly out, and the angels actually obliterate this demon from existence.
And it deals 9 to the other. 2.
Yeah.
So,
9, yes.
I am going to spend one of my key points to activate Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
So I can make 2 unarmed strikes as my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move up to that first demon, and I'm going to make my first attack. I crit.
Holy hell.
Okay. I'll just roll. Do you want to do max damage and then what I roll?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dope. So, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 plus 18 is 32. 32 points of damage to him.
It literally just...
He just explodes.
He just explodes.
Alright, and then I'll take my second attack to attack the one remaining demon. And I crit again! Oh,
Would you like to say anything cool?
You already did that nothing personal, kid.
I know.
Yeah, I already did the nothing personal, kid.
So, yeah, roll your
This
damage.
is for me, pub.
This is for
This is
me.
for me, pub. 6, 10, 12,
Never
30 points of damage.
All right, here we go. So, what you do is you basically take 2 running steps toward the final demon, literally jump into the air, lift your knee up, grab its head, and just
In midair.
Just
shatter it, yeah.
and literally shatter the fucking demon's face open. Smolders all across the plaza.
I brush off like the ash and shit that's on me, and I kind of like throw my gauntlets down, and like my hands down, and the enchantment on it dissipates. All right, now let's find me shit. I could really go for a drink.
So yeah, they flutter off and disappear.
Yeah.
So
is that like oscillating orb thing still there? Or
No.
All right.
No, it shattered into pieces,
That's
and
what I
those
thought.
pieces became the...
All right. That's what I thought. I was just double checking.
Cameron has officially yeeted.
Yeah, you got him some gumbo.
I thought it was porridge.
No, it is some form of soup.
It is some.
It smells very gumbo-y though, so
This one gumbo, yeah. That's why I thought it was gumbo.
it doesn't matter. It's food. It looks good, so I'm eating it.
Well, there you go. Kunlucha Gruchins.
Something I knew as you were rolling the d1, I knew the second one was going to be crit.
Yeah, I felt it too. I was like,
too.
please crit,
Yeah,
please crit.
Totally. All right.
That's over.
I'm going
It does.
to look for the remains, or even if my brewery is still standing.
Go ahead and roll. See if you can investigate that pretty quickly.
I mean, I would know where it's at.
Oh, well, I mean, like, some stuff is moved.
That would be a
No one
perception.
but me is wounded, right?
Honestly,
Rogan?
I'm wounded.
You're wounded? How
yeah,
much?
I
actually,
have
so is
11
Cam.
points.
11?
Hey,
You're down 10 points, I think. Right?
cantrip, cure wounds, all three of us. I just
You
punched you in
can't
the face.
cantrip cure wounds.
He has.
I can.
He has cure wounds cantrip.
What the hell?
Yes. The Pact of the Tome lets him get 3 cantrips from any class.
Yeah, cure wounds is not a cantrip.
No,
Yes, it is.
No,
Are
it's
you
not.
sure?
Yeah, it's a level 1 spell.
no, there's totally a thing where I could get
There
it.
is no cantrip healing spell.
I mean, I feel like Kyle might be right, but we'll figure it out here.
Well, I mean, you and I did this together, though.
Right. That's why
Yeah.
I think it does say first level. I guess in the book I could have sworn it said it was a cantrip.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely first level spell.
This fucking
I've got an extra cantrip just hanging out there. I guess.
Yeah,
let's
you
get rid
don't
of
just
that.
want to... Let me
Where-
cast cure wounds.
Paladin spell.
Yeah,
I'm a
you do
life
that.
cleric.
Well, all three of us need to be healed.
Right. The reason why we thought it was a cantrip was because paladins don't actually have cantrips, and we just looked
Oh,
at
and
the
I
first
picked it.
thing.
I picked it from a
Yeah,
paladin
I'm
list.
looking at it right now. Yeah, we're dumb.
Oh.
We're actually just stupid. It's okay.
I was gonna say, if he can cast cure wounds as a cantrip, I would like to switch characters. I'm a life cleric.
for a reason.
Yeah. Okay.
I
yeah.
completely get rid of cure wounds.
So
don't worry
it's
about it.
perception to find my brewery.
So you actually find bits and
I
chunks
got a,
of the woodwork that would
I got
have been
19.
your brewery, and then you can find where your brewery was actually located at,
Alright.
and there's a decent amount of it left.
All right. I'm going to try and locate the main office that is there
So
and see if it's destroyed.
you just walk through the open entrance and locate your main office.
How fucked up is it?
The office is actually almost pristine.
Oh my god. All right. I'm going to. Is the desk still there?
The desk's still there.
I am going to shift the desk out of the way
To this point that I walk in behind him.
Yeah,
to reveal a small floor safe,
there we
and I'm
go.
going to open the floor safe.
Hell yeah, you are.
Is it? Are the contents okay? Okay, because inside of this is the first bottle of whiskey that my brewery ever made.
All right.
And it is like the oldest brew that we have.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't destroyed.
It is in perfect condition.
I'm going to take it.
You take it.
I'm going to open it.
You open it.
I'm going to pour everyone a shot.
Okay, so you do that. Do you two partake in the shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. Dope. Get ready. Get ready for the smoothest whiskey you've ever had. And I down the shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
heal everyone as we're gathered here.
Uh-huh.
By the way,
All right. roll.
you're down and you're down, right?
Yes, I'm down by
I'm down
11.
12.
Okay, both of you get a level 1 cure wounds.
Okay.
You're the purple one, you're the black one. So, you're both max health.
Awesome.
Because I have a minimum of, I've got a plus 16 to my heals.
Holy
So
shit.
why'd you even roll? Neither of us are down more than 16.
I know, I
right?
rolled.
He just wanted to
It feels good to
for
roll.
effect.
I also gained 16.
So
both
you
times I do
just.
that. So I'm also full health.
So
Wall heal.
everyone takes their shots, and then I take a swig from the bottle, and then I screw it back up and I put it inside my little pack.
Okay.
Oh, it's a good thing this is still here. This was about to get way more personal.
The whiskey makes it more personal. Taken for.
Well, times to celebrate. I guess now's okay.
Absolutely. So,
I don't suppose any of you know what the hell that was.
I'm trying to hide the fact that I don't like whiskey. Those were agents of Hazak. Demon Lord of pain, suffering, torture, that kind of thing.
Oh, I guess we gotta burn down his house.
I'm pretty sure his house is made of burning.
Alright, then I guess we just gotta put out his house.
There you go.
We just gotta put out his house. That would be doing him a favor in America.
He destroyed my business. I'm gonna destroy his will to live.
Kind of look at my glass. There's just a little bit left in the bottom. Go. I have nothing better to do.
Are you gonna finish that?
So as you're talking, a huge booming voice literally comes out of nowhere.
Literally nowhere.
Actually
But everywhere
nowhere,
at the same
but everywhere
time.
at the same time.
Yeah. It was the best. It was the end,
It was the beginning.
but it was also the beginning.
And it's how quaint. You finished them off like they were nothing.
That's because they were fucking nothing.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, my shoulders beg to differ.
You fucking hurt me.
Oh, we've got a talk on our hands.
They were little fucking twats.
Alright, relentless.
Well,
They burned my shit to the ground.
no.
I have a few more asses to kick.
He's fucking arguing with the guy. I'm sorry. So, anyways, yeah, I got a few more asses to kick. You can kick all the asses you'd like. You can have all of them. I don't care. They're indispensable. It doesn't really affect me too much. You three are definitely fun to watch, though. I enjoyed
Who the
it.
hell are you?
Oh, that's sensitive information, my little angry friend.
Are you this hazer?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I was thinking like a religion check on my behalf.
Go ahead.
17.
Alright, so literally, as you're thinking about that stuff, the voice just cuts off, and he goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't try to go peeking into stuff. It's not worth it.
I keep picking into stuff. Like,
Yeah,
what do I get?
23.
Yeah.
So,
I don't like this guy. I'm like, fuck off.
both of you, as you're, like, thinking about what it could be, this weird, like, half-elf appears in your mind wearing elegant clothes
So I can see him.
in your mind.
So I know what his face looks like.
Yes.
That's gonna. I'm scrying.
So,
Does that work interplanar?
Huh?
Does that work interplanar?
Yes.
Wow. Alright. Alright.
If I know the face, I can just scry.
Cool.
Just talking to him. Let's go.
If you can change his face.
Write that down. Write down that you know his face.
Oh, yeah. What's this dude's name?
Do you need a piece of paper?
Yeah, I'll probably need another paper.
Kyle, do you need a piece of paper for notes?
I'm keeping my notes on my sheet.
Alright.
My sheet is full. Playing
Yeah, that's
a spellcaster is nuts. A level 10 spellcaster is nuts. I got so excited. I was like, I saw his face. I know.
There you go.
So how we doing?
I think Julian's looking something up.
so Jacob just texted me.
Oh yeah?
Jacob.
Jake.
Jake.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Hello, this is Jacob. Is there any reason Tate couldn't have bothered to fucking say a single word? I mean, I planned this over a week ago.
Hang on.
This
let's
is
just
just
not.
private
Let's
stuff.
let's
You
not.
sure?
Let's not right
You
now.
sure? Okay.
After
We can go into pause mode.
No,
Can we?
that's not. That's
Yeah,
not.
we'll do it later. So, anyways, yeah. So he texted me. Anyways, so
What's this guy's name? Just so I can have it written down.
it's Hallowex.
Halowex?
Hallowex.
Halowex? Alright. And I'm gonna wait until after he's done talking to get Snoopy.
Yeah. So he knows it's Hallowex, Lord of Trickery. You also know it's Hallowex, Lord of Trickery.
Or he's tricking us.
Oh yes, trick or treat.
So you say that, I go, ha ha, nice.
So you both see him, and he's just kind of like standing there grinning. And he's like, sorry. Hazog's a little busy at the moment. He gave me a couple of his little toys to mess around with. I wanted to have some fun. They didn't really finish their job, so I felt like trying to finish it for him, but you three, oh my god. You're fun. That's all I have to say. I'd love to have a more personal conversation with the three of you. I think that'd be a good time.
So I
can't see him.
No.
So
But they tune.
part of being warlock at 10th level and all that, I can just speak with people in their minds if they're within 30 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do that to these guys.
He can already read our minds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Right. Your mind can't.
I
be
mean,
read.
go ahead if you
Oh,
want.
my mind can't be read.
Unless he allows it. He's a level 10 warlock.
Never mind, you can do that. Go ahead and do your little whatcha dig shit.
So, don't forget, I'm gonna go ahead and point out now that this is, for those of you who don't know, this is Hollow X. He's a lord of trickery and just bad shit. Don't trust what he says.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
You say it out loud because you can respond. You could have responded to me in your head.
Well, he said it out loud.
Well, he said it aloud, and then Hellewick's like frowns. He goes, "What did you say to him?" Oh, you're playing my game as well. Anyways, I'd love to have a more personal chat. If you guys like to meet me at my house at around 8, I'll
Your house?
yeah.
Like a temple or your house?
What do you mean? Me at my house?
You would dare invite me over for tea after I'm using the employ of Hazok himself?
Are you drunk or Western?
He's Western.
Volcano's
You
dose.
okay.
Poor Canola's dose. Does that make your religion tremble, my good man?
My sense of good deeds are tingling all over, my friend.
Well, then you must be bubbling to meet me. 8 o'clock, sharp. I'll see you through there.
Where the fuck is his house?
So,
You guys finish talking to him.
Yeah.
And you see me sitting in my chair.
He
feet
fa-
propped
he-
up,
he
I'm
actually
already trying to
fades
record
away.
the bottle of this whiskey.
Okay, so
the image fades, and it's just you three in his broken brewery.
Yeah.
The sun has set.
Do I know where I could... Do we know where we need to go?
actually, I might be able to help with that. I'll need an hour, and preferably a bed.
his desk.
Did you even see any of that?
All right, I'll let you guys know. It's probably about 7:45.
Fuckers. We don't have the time nor the info. It's not a trick, it's just an asshole move. Alright.
Okay, you know what?
You mind?
Just
You mind filling me in on what
let
the
me
fuck's
try
going
it.
on?
I'm gonna go walk over to the corner, sit down, prop my legs up on a box or something, deep breath, and I'm gonna scry. I'm also gonna seizure a little bit. My eyes are gonna go blank white and just sit there for a
I'm
second.
willing to wait an hour.
I don't think it takes an hour, but to do it efficiently, it takes a while. I can just hurt myself if I do it quickly.
We'll look up the
Actually,
timeline.
I can do that
Looking up the time on a scry.
on a scry.
Delicious.
Oh, it
10
takes 10
minutes?
minutes? Dope, I'll do
So
that.
5 minutes to walk there?
So you scry for 10 minutes, and nothing is showing up, except for literally just pictures of different cities, over and over again.
Can I
He lives
recognize-
everywhere.
Can I
He's- My expectation, 8 o'clock sharp, we're gonna be there.
Probably he's gonna teleport us. Alright.
So as of right now, if he didn't tell us where he lives, his invitation has failed. And I feel no remorse for not showing up.
That's actually a bad host, yeah. That's all his deal.
So 7:55 now. You three are just standing in this, or sitting in this brewery.
Yeah, having some whiskey.
So yeah, just enjoying it.
Yeah.
4 minutes pass, and it's about to hit 5.
Uh-huh.
And as soon as it hits 5,
Yeah, 8 o'clock strikes.
you three appear in some very flat, plain.
I just fall to the ground because I'm sure the chair didn't go with me.
No.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
So, there's a bunch of grass just kind of flowing to the west of you.
I'm I'm also out of spells
Now
for
what
today,
in
by
the
way.
fuck was that? Why am I in just some grassy field? There's no way I got that blackout drug. I didn't drink anywhere near enough.
We were kind of tangling with pretty much a trickster god, so.
So
Oh,
then
alright.
you in the
Moved
plains.
their will into
He the halfling actually appears in the open.
halfling or half elf.
Halfling.
Oh, I thought it was half elf.
No, halfling.
Okay,
Actually,
yeah,
I
That's a
said
totally
halfling.
different person.
Yeah, is it a different person?
No, it's a.
Earlier you said
Oh,
Did
he
I really?
changed-
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Sorry, I
It's
meant to say
halfling.
halfling.
He totally. You know, fuck it. He changed bodies. He can do whatever the fuck he
He's a
wants.
trickster guy.
No, but I was thinking halfling. So
okay,
that's my
no,
bad.
halfling. You're good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Continue.
so he's just standing in the clearing. But you know it's him. He's got the clothes, but he's got a pumpkin on his head. It looks like a jack-o'-lantern.
You got some on your face there.
That's what I was gonna say.
Actually, that's just my face.
Oh, hey,
You might
look
want
better
to
than
you
me,
might want
so
to
I can't
recognize
complain.
it pretty well. Commit it to memory because you're gonna have to find it again. And then all of a sudden, he sinks into the ground. The pumpkin hits the ground, and a bunch of other
fucking pumpkin
pumpkins
patch.
and a pumpkin patch appears in front of you.
I walk over where you're
All of them
standing.
glowing. No, they start shifting.
Oh no! Are they all pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns?
They're all jack-o'-lanterns. He had kind of like this weird half smirk with slanted eyes.
Are they all different?
They are all different. Kinda. Some of them might look similar. Some of them
Alright.
Would it be an investigation or a perception check?
perception.
I'm good at those.
Can I give him bonus to that?
No. Actually, if more than one of you were to step into the pumpkin patch,
We die.
Hey,
something happens.
We get pranked, bro.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's a prank.
just a
I
prank.
killed your entire family, but it's just a prank. It destroyed your entire business that you built from the ground up. It's just a prank. So I guess I'll roll perception. If... Oh yeah, 25.
So you start meandering your way through the pumpkin patch. Some weird ass piano music starts playing.
Like Peanuts, Halloween,
No.
the Great Pumpkin.
No, it's very like gross and somber and stuff like that. And wind starts.
Minor key.
Yeah, and wind starts picking up, and all the jack-o'-lanterns are like pulsing with light.
Uh-huh.
And you're walking through, and you see a pumpkin that looks pretty close to what
Uh-huh.
Hallowix looked like.
Alright. I'm gonna smash it.
It cracks open, and a bunch of green liquid oozes out of the jack-o'-lantern.
That's fucking nasty.
I know. That's the point. That's it.
We're in like a dreamscape.
Mm-hmm.
So we're under the impression that only one of us can be in there. Okay.
What happens? Do we know what happens if another person goes in?
No.
I don't really want to find out.
I'm totally okay with making him do all the work. I just kind of sit down and lay back. or
Fuck,
whatever.
it's a touch spell.
So, what happens?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens?
Mm-mm.
Do I need to look again?
Yes.
I beat the 25.
17.
You keep looking around, and you find something that only really has the grin, and you kind of think,
No.
these eyes can't be it.
I'm not gonna smash it. No.
Okay.
Guess I'll look again. Well, think again.
No.
9.
So you find one, you keep walking around, and you see one that looks even more similar to Hallowix than the previous pumpkin that you smashed.
I'm gonna smash it.
Green liquid oozes out of the pumpkin. You hear
This is like a trickster world, right? Roll low.
I'm getting really fucking fed up with this.
You can't really roll lower than an 8.
10.
you find one that looks even closer to Hallowix.
I just start smashing all of the pumpkins around me.
So you smash the one that I just mentioned, and then everything freezes. 3 strikes. You're out. And the entire pumpkin patch reverts back, and all 3 of you are standing outside the pumpkin patch.
I guess I'll give it a shot.
Let me have a go.
I won't complain.
All right.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Give me more of that whiskey.
So I'm gonna stand in the middle as the pumpkins, shift around me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take a look around. Give myself the guidance of Candrith as a cantrip, which is adds a D4 to an ability check, which can be a perception check.
Nothing happens.
Okay. And then I'm gonna make a perception check.
Okay.
11.
You walk around for quite some time, and you can't seem to find a pumpkin that closely resembles one of Hallowex's.
I guess I gotta keep looking.
Yeah.
What's your result? 21.
You actually just turn around, and you see a pumpkin looking straight up at you.
Mm-hmm.
It looks a lot like Hallowex's.
Okay. I'm gonna try to pick it up
Mm-hmm.
and sort of turn around my hands.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a normal pumpkin.
Yeah. Just otherwise.
Yeah.
I assume crushing is the thing to do because 3 strikes.
Mm-hmm.
I crushed the pumpkin.
Blue ooze
Hey.
drops out of the pumpkin,
Okay.
drips onto the ground and the leaves.
Probably your feet, too.
Yeah.
A little bit on your gloves.
I can just mending. It can clean shit. So. As a cantrip.
So
Okay.
nothing happens.
She doesn't laugh, she doesn't giggle.
Do we have to find 3 of these?
Don't know.
Alright, I'm going to take another perception check. Give myself under the guidance this time. Hopefully something works this time. Blessing of Candrith. Do I roll the extra D4?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, you try to like touch your chest or whatever, and you hear a sputter, like a.
Alright.
It's
23.
Okay.
Yes, 23.
So you you find another pumpkin that looks really similar, also staring up at you, unlike the others.
Yeah. Okay. Give him a right thrashing.
More blue ooze,
Somehow,
kind of trickles out of the pumpkin.
Okay. If there's no response, I'm going to keep searching.
Are you gonna do the blessing one more time?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Do I roll the extra D4?
Roll your d20.
Jesus.
26.
Okay, so you take your hand and you put it to your chest, and you feel this, and something whisper to you.
But I can't cast it.
You couldn't really tell what the whispering was, but you got this image of a pumpkin patch completely disintegrated.
Okay.
That's spooky.
Completely disintegrated.
Yes.
And what does the 26 roll give me?
So, the 26, you find another pumpkin that looks really close to Hallowex. Like, really strikingly similar. But you're not 100% sure. But that image of just every pumpkin is destroyed. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and there was no one standing in that field, I imagine.
No.
No one standing in that field.
Do it. Kill me.
Yeah, fuck it. It's the only course of action I can pursue at the moment. I can't turn this field to ash. So the only thing I can do is perform. I mean, they can't get out of here without the will of the trickster god, so I might as well please him while I can. So Pumpkin's going to be squished.
How you gonna please him?
So
It's squishy.
you crush this pumpkin,
Fucking
and blues
perverted.
trickles out. Still silent, and then the wind kind of and exits the pumpkin patch.
Mm-hmm.
3 strikes. You're out.
Can I tell where the voice is coming from?
Roll.
Perception?
Yes.
So I still have the guidance?
Yes.
28.
Right behind you.
Banish. Charisma saving throw.
Wait, don't banish him from his own realm. Oh god.
You turn around, see another pumpkin looking a lot like Hallowex's, looking up at you,
I'm
and
using the
you.
item, not the. I'm using my icon.
if you banish him from
What's
his own
the
realm,
DC?
he can let us
16.
out.
He just goes back to his own realm.
This is his own realm. That's where we are.
Right. If you banish him, he goes back to the plane of existence he's from. He
You're-
just goes back. He just stays here.
Oh.
Well, with that item, yeah.
So you literally just point your hand at it, banish it, and it disappears, and then reappears outside the pumpkin patch
By us?
with a body right next to you guys. It's like, shit.
Step off.
I really want to punch him in the face.
I'm debating trying something like that. I was like, hold monsters?
No.
It wouldn't work. He's a
No.
god.
That was quick. Fun too.
28.
But I'm not quite done.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck do you mean?
You guys just got here. What do you think I mean? He snaps his finger, and everything starts melding around, and you appear in a torch-lit, like, sarcophagi room. And there's 5 standing... What?
Like a tomb?
Like a tomb.
Oh.
Like a pyramid tomb.
Oh.
And there's 5 sarcophagi
So, yeah.
with a pedestal in front of each and every one of them with different like carvings and engravings on them. Some of them look like they flow. Some of them look very edgy and jagged. Stuff like that.
Different languages.
So,
Yeah.
my path of warlocks, I follow like ancient evil gods and shit. Like that's all my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at these things and do like a religion check and know what the fuck's going on?
Go ahead.
I also
Crit,
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 and I read a bunch of languages. So I'm actually...
I'm pretty sure I can read everything.
So religion
Well,
actually doesn't give you anything about these 5 sarcophagi.
What about my critical?
Well... if
They
it's
don't
wrong
give you
skill.
any
Yeah.
information on the sarcophagi.
Are any of these written in Abyssal, Infernal, Celestial, or Elvish?
They are not.
Are they written in Undercommon?
They are not.
Yeah. Oh well. I tried.
So,
Wait.
5 crystals in front of the 5
see
sarcophagi on small little holding pedestals. They're floating in the air.
I think that's me at
Okay.
level 14.
Halowex is not in the room. It's honestly just about this big, right here. Probably about a 15 by 30. And long ways, there's the 5 sarcophagi just against the wall. And of course, there's torches all around, so it's very well lit. And there's like markings that kind of interconnect the 5 sarcophagi just randomly.
I
Any
guess
ideas?
I'll open one of the sarcophagi.
You cannot open one of the sarcophagi. You
Like-
go up to one of them and try to pry it open, and it's not budging at all.
Hey, well, I'm also
Like-
not very strong.
Well, there's like little like divots in the ground, like grooving connecting them. Or-
Yeah, they're all connected. They connect to each and every one other sarcophagi. So
Are these like sacrificial tables?
no, they're standing up, and then there's a small little pedestal.
Oh, okay. Small
With-
little. Okay.
Literally like basically a stick coming from the ground, candle holder, and then a floating crystal on top. And there's 5 crystals in front of the
Half a
sarcophagus.
crystal.
So,
You die. Make a new character.
She's gonna hit you. No, she's not. She was thinking about it. Our cat has been like a total
like a
bitch
potato.
recently.
What?
She looks like a potato from this angle. When she was looking at you and up, she looks kind of like a potato.
I mean, she's kind of pudgy.
So, which one do you touch?
There are 5 of them, right?
Yes.
So are we in a round room or is it like a square?
Just 15 by 30 rectangular room.
Then. So would there be 2, 2, 1?
No, they're all
It's all in
against.
a line.
It's all against the
one on
wall.
the far left.
The very far left.
Yeah.
You touch it and it glows yellow, and then it turns off immediately.
The next one, going towards the right.
You touch it, it glows purple.
The next one, going to middle.
You touch it, it glows green, and it stays lit.
I go all the way back to the left. I touch it.
All the way to the left, you touch
Yellow.
the crystal. It glows yellow, and both of the lights.
I go back to green. I touch it.
You touch it.
Stays on.
Stays on.
Go to purple. Touch it.
You touch purple. It glows purple.
Okay, go back to green. Touch green.
You touch green.
All right.
Stays
on.
lit.
I go one right to it.
You touch the crystal to the right, and it glows red, and then...
I touch. Okay, so I touch green and the very far right one.
So you touch the middle one, which is green.
Yeah.
It glows green. Then you go to the very right one, and you touch it, and it glows blue. And they both stay lit.
Yeah.
Okay, then I go very far left. I touch yellow.
You touch yellow, all lit.
Okay, then
This
I
happens
then I
until we
react.
solve it.
I reactivate blue and green. Well, green then blue, and then I try purple. That doesn't work. Then I try green, blue, and then red, and that doesn't work. You know what
Jesus.
I'm doing.
So
know
you
what I'm
touch
doing.
green. You go and touch blue. You go and touch purple first. You said?
No,
Because we've already tried
We
yellow.
already tried yellow. Okay.
So you touch purple. They all 3 stay lit.
Then I go touch the last room. Well,
Yellow.
let's go for yellow. Go for left. I touch yellow.
You touch yellow.
They all go out. Okay, green, blue, purple, and then red, and then yellow.
So you go green. Blue.
Red.
Purple.
Purple.
Oh, purple, then red, then yellow.
Purple, red, yellow.
Purple. Red. And then yellow. You tap it, and they start chiming. The very far left sarcophagi and opens up.
What kind of crackhead shit is this?
Process of elimination. And I walk
There
over
is
to-
a mummy inside the sarcophagi.
Do I recognize it?
Fine mummy.
Define mummy.
It is not coming at you.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just wrapped up, standing up.
So just an
I'm
embalmed
not game
corpse.
for mummy rot today.
Just an embalmed corpse.
Yes.
Cool. I move him.
Do you pull him out of the sarcophagus?
Is there anything behind him?
Oh, respect for the dead.
It's not bothering anybody. I'll look behind him.
No, just looks like the sarcophagus.
I rest him back.
All right.
Do we? All the lights still going?
No,
I go to the very far right and I touch it.
the very far right.
Yeah, I'm doing it this way now.
Okay, so
Well,
you...
actually, I go for green first. If I touch green, does it stay lit still?
No.
Hey, can
Uh,
I try?
It's just each different thing is gonna have a different
All right.
combination.
I'll touch the purple.
So you go to touch the purple, and it stays lit.
I push green,
You push green, it stays lit.
and then I'm gonna push red.
You press red, and
All right, so I'm gonna go push purple,
it stays lit.
green,
It stays lit.
blue,
It stays lit.
red.
It stays lit.
I guess yellow. I thought that one was open, so I thought the crystal wasn't
So you
in there.
touch the yellow crystal, and they. Dun, 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 dun. The middle
I was familiar about that.
Yeah.
sarcophagus cracks open. The one in front of green.
You really have
Opens
to
up.
do the next 3 of these.
Inside
Yeah.
is a
Inside
zombie growling. It looks at the 3 of you and then lunges for spoons.
Yeah.
Can I attack it or do I have to wait?
figured.
Rolling initiative.
Rolling
I
initiative.
figured. Are you kidding me? I got a
Nice.
5 again.
I got a 2.
I got a 9.
I rolled a 1 for initiative again.
Let's wait. Okay. The rest of this game is gonna be you never getting initiative, but always rolling criticals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel.
So, The zombie lunges for spoons with a 19.
Yep.
And bites your shoulder for 2 points of damage.
Oi!
Oi! You fat... Nah.
Oh, you fat twat!
Twait. Bites your shoulder and shit. Hurts you. And it reels back with just blood kind of dripping down its chin, and it like...
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
That's something, yeah. Cam?
Oh, my turn?
Yep.
These blasts.
Does an 18 hit?
Blast.
Yes.
Then they both hit.
Alright.
I got a 10 and a 16, and the 10 is an 18.
Alright, yeah. So they both hit.
Oh, that's good.
Both of them
13
charisma.
plus 14. 27.
27, yeah. So I just kind of splatter him against the walls.
He's also pushed 20 feet into the wall.
You push the zombie literally flies back in the sarcophagus and collides with the back of it, exploding it forward and cracking a hole in the wall.
Define hole in the wall.
There is light coming from it.
That's what I thought. What are the blasts back there?
Alright.
Kind of get ready, crack my knuckles.
Alright.
Boom. Do I need to roll for it?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, those hit.
Yeah, one's a
18.
19 and the other is a 22.
You blast the rest of the sarcophagus back, and there is a perfect sarcophagus-shaped door in the wall of the green sarcophagus.
Cool.
Cool.
New sexy shade.
I walk through it.
You try to walk through it, and you smack into an invisible wall.
Isn't that some shit?
Yeah.
Wait.
I have a question.
Is there a shadow in that room?
There's no shadows.
Damn it.
I back up.
It's all well lit.
I've got an idea.
So if I cast Dimension Door, can we use it to get somewhere else?
I have Pass Without Trace.
That only increases your stealth rolls by 10.
Like, can I cast Dimension Door,
Yeah,
and can we get out through my Dimension Door?
Dimension Door typically only goes within one plane.
But we can get somewhere else in this plane.
If his plane is only what he wants it to be, he will end up wherever he wants us to be.
I mean, we can still
Within 200
try
feet.
it. We can still try it.
He's a trickster god. I wouldn't waste a spell if you've already spent all your spells on him.
Oh, I'm out of spells.
Yeah. Alternatively, I can...
I mean, I have 5 cantrips, so we're good.
A lot of shit I can do.
How about we just keep doing passive elimination on the crystal so we finish this
That's
battle?
more or less what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Alright, so we got 2 of them. I'm gonna go up and press green.
You touch green, it glows.
Okay. No, let's go all the way to the side. I'm gonna start with yellow.
You touch yellow, it lights up and stays on.
Purple.
You touch purple,
Yellow.
yellow stays on,
Green. Yellow.
stays on.
Is the next one red?
Blue.
Yes, the next one is red after green.
Then red.
You okay? They both stay on.
And the one next to it is blue.
Yes.
Blue. Yellow.
Yellow,
Red.
red,
Purple.
stays on.
Green.
No, it wouldn't be consecutive. Well, green.
Stays on.
And then last one.
Blue, tink. Dun 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 dun.
Is that baseball?
Yeah. The blue sarcophagus. It cracks open, and there's nothing in it.
Interesting. Alright. Yellow.
What was the first
You touch yellow again?
I've got no idea. Does yellow stay lit?
Start with green.
Green.
You'll start with. So who's doing it?
I'm doing it.
All right. So Kim, what do you hit?
Yeah, I'm going left to right. So yellow.
You touch it.
Purple. Green. Red.
Stays on.
Okay, yellow.
Stays on.
Okay, so right now it's red, yellow. Let's go ahead and go for purple.
red, yellow, green.
Stays on.
Red, yellow, green, purple. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple.
Blue, purple. Yeah, so there's one combination left. And it starts with blue.
Well, it maybe.
Alright, I push the blue one.
Yeah, give me a second.
I hate puzzles.
So, you hit which one first?
Blue.
Stays on.
Red?
Red.
Phew.
Okay,
So-
blue, green.
Give me a second.
Why am I so hungry?
So blue and green?
Yeah.
Phew.
Blue, yellow,
Stays on.
green.
Phew.
Blue, yellow, red.
Phew.
Blue, yellow, purple.
Stays on.
Red.
Phew.
Blue, yellow, purple, blue. I mean, blue, yellow, purple, green.
Phew.
Blue, yellow, purple, blue.
Phew.
Blue, yellow, purple.
red,
No.
yellow.
Red.
So nothing will be touched a second time.
Yeah.
Right, obviously.
Well, we got.
I said
it goes yellow,
blue, yellow,
purple,
purple,
green,
red, and then it
red,
turned off.
blue.
I said blue, yellow, purple, green, and it turned off.
So
Are the crystals behind us now lighting up colors?
there's no crystals behind you.
Oh shit!
They're just in front of you.
No, you're right. No, I was thinking something else.
So they're only supposed to be touched once each.
Right.
But when you touch the remaining two, either or, they don't stay on.
Yellow.
Okay, so let's try a different combination. Can I? Let's say this yellow. Yellow stay on.
No?
Does purple stay on?
No.
We know
Green.
green. Does green stay on?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a different combination. So let's go green, yellow.
Stays on.
Green, yellow, purple.
Stays on.
Green, yellow, purple, red. Okay, green, yellow, purple, blue.
No. You hit blue twice. Didn't you?
No. Green, yellow, purple, blue.
You s-
I'm doing a whole different system.
He's doing a totally different one.
Oh, no. I thought you said blue at first. No,
No.
that doesn't do it.
Okay, so blue first,
Blue first.
and then it'd be green, yellow.
No, it's blue, yellow, purple.
Blue, yellow, purple, green.
No.
Blue,
Blue,
yellow, purple, red.
No.
That's what he's saying.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't work. So how about blue, red?
No.
Okay.
Let's get two at the same time.
Ding.
All right, blue, yellow, purple, and then I'll hit green and red. I can't hit green and red
I'll help you
simultaneously.
out.
You'll help.
So, blue, yellow, purple, and then both of you touch green and red at the same time.
I'm glad I thought of that.
Right.
So,
Had to make the chord. No, a chord has to be 3, right? I'm not a music.
A chord is
I'm
two.
not a music.
chord is
It can
two.
be two.
Chord can be 2?
Yeah, or more.
so
So there's a thing happening. So what's killing us?
no. So the red sarcophagus cracks open, and there's already an opening to a hallway, just like the one in green.
Is there a force field? I'm walking forward with my hand out to test that.
There is.
Your arm collides with the force field, and the force bends your arm downwards, and your arm breaks.
Yeah, there you go.
So can we walk through the thing?
No.
There's a force field.
I'm gonna grab the mummy. I'm gonna throw the mummy at the barrier.
Come on, man.
So you throw the mummy at the barrier, and it just hits the wall and just crumbles to the ground.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe the mummy can go through it.
So also, you didn't need both of you to touch the crystals. It's within arm's reach, you know, if you touch
didn't know
two.
that.
No.
I thought there was enough space to where you had to walk over.
No, I mean, with your arms like this, you could totally touch two at the same time.
Well, this way we
did
It
it
made me feel
together.
useful.
Yeah,
So.
I understand, Kyle. It's okay.
Mummy, the zombie. Wait, the red one opened, and there was just.
Been dead no longer than 10
There was just
days.
already the door there,
Right.
just that opening.
Okay, then what was behind the purple one?
You haven't opened that one yet.
That one's not open.
No, that is the only one closed now.
Oh,
I thought we did.
I thought we did all of them.
Okay, then what
You've
was the
actually
one
only done
behind
4
blue?
combinations right now, so that's only 4
I have
sarcophagi.
5 written down.
You have one that wasn't finished?
No, they all are finished.
I've written down every single one.
Okay, so purple, green, blue, red, yellow.
That's the first one we did.
Right.
That is extremely incorrect. It was green, blue, red, yellow, purple.
What?
Right. Okay. Green, blue, red, yellow. And I'll just put the P over there.
All right.
Okay. Green, purple, red, blue, yellow.
Green. Wait, is that the first one or the second one?
This is a new one.
Green.
Green, purple, red, blue, yellow.
No, it's green, blue. Or no, yeah. Wait, hang on. That's the second one. Green, blue.
Green, purple.
Yeah,
red,
no, it's
blue.
it's
yellow.
purple, green, blue, red, yellow.
Well,
You guys did it. I don't.
Red, yellow, green, blue, purple.
Is the third one?
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean?
somebody messed up somewhere.
I've been writing them down
the
exactly.
third one, he wrote it down as we were doing it.
Yeah.
That's weird because
Yellow,
I
red,
wrote it
purple,
down.
green, blue.
Yes.
Okay, so there's one
Blue,
left,
yellow,
right?
purple, green, red.
Hey, these don't matter that much.
Green, red
There's only,
simultaneously.
there's only
Yes.
one left.
Yes.
So that one is right, that one is right, that one is right. Somehow these two get out of order.
Well, it doesn't matter that much. There's only
It
one.
does. We have to open the last sarcophagus.
Yeah, we can figure it out.
We can just process elimination it again.
Okay. There's only 5 crystals, so there's only around 100 combinations we can make.
That is a number.
I know. Well, I mean,
All right.
actually, how many would it be? It'd be
If 5 would it be 5i or 5 to the 5th?
I think it'd be to the 5th, wouldn't it?
It depends on
so
how
it
If
was
you
on
start,
top.
if you start with green. So if you were to start with green, there's 4 that can be in any of the 4 positions.
So I guess it's 5i.
So
Okay, let's just do it. I'm gonna go touch yellow,
Does not stay on.
no.
purple,
We'd have to start with green or red.
Does not stay on.
Red,
Does not stay on.
green,
Does not stay on.
blue.
Also doesn't stay
None
on.
of them
red.
stay on.
Then I'm gonna do yellow, purple together.
They don't stay on.
Yellow, green.
Are these crystals fixed?
What do you
Can
mean?
they be moved?
They cannot be moved.
Yellow, green.
You're thinking too much on it.
Yellow doesn't stay on.
Literally none of them are
what's the
staying
what's
on.
the one that's not open?
Purple.
I'm just gonna push the purple crystal 5 times.
That doesn't do anything.
Okay.
We're not meant to be pushed more than once. Oh my
Well,
God.
if none of them stay on for the initial color, and none don't,
So
I'm gonna go
it's
blast the
yellow,
shit out of this door.
Purple.
So-
it's yellow, purple, green, blue, red is the order of the crystals, right?
19,
Yellow, purple, green, red, blue.
Red, blue.
23, 19. I'm blasting straight out of the door.
It does-
19 and
it
23,
does
I'll
nothing.
blast.
The
I
sarcophagus is
pushed the
completely
yellow and
unaffected.
purple crystals simultaneously.
They do nothing.
I pushed the purple and green ones simultaneously.
They do nothing.
I tried doing double colors, so I was overthinking it.
It's a lot simpler than double colors. But
I
they're...
knock on the door.
Okay, no.
That's pretty simple.
So,
Can I do an insight so you can help us out a little bit? Is that okay?
yes.
17.
And wisdom.
Plus wisdom.
17.
Okay.
What's going on here? I don't even have insight.
So, when you try to insight, Haloex speaks only to you this time. It says, "Oh, come on, for Christ's sakes. Christ is here." Why not just make accord with them?
You literally just said multiple colors is
Overthinking.
overthinking it.
You're not pressing enough.
I go press yellow 2 times.
Then we weren't
And it wasn't
overthinking it.
We were underthinking.
We were underthinking.
I go press
I was
yellow
going
2
to say
times.
overthinking it, but not doing enough.
I go press yellow 2 times.
No.
So push
A
yellow.
full chord.
You push
a
yellow,
full
purple,
chord.
green simultaneously.
I hug the fucking crystals all at once. Just all of them at once.
All of them at once?
All of them
You'd
at
need
once.
more people to do that.
We
just do that.
conglomerate and push all of them simultaneously.
The purple sarcophagus cracks open.
Oh my god.
Your hints are mean.
I know they're mean. They're supposed to be.
I don't like the. I don't know who I'm mad at, you or the god.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, you're god, so I'm mad at both of you.
So that cracks open, and there's another lit hallway.
Walk through the hallway.
Which
What
one?
was in the red hole?
But
what was in the red
there's
coffin?
force fields.
Nothing. It was just
Well,
the
the purple one was, as far as we know, was the only one.
red and purple don't have anything in them, but the doors are already there.
You said there were force fields though, so I'm going through the freshly opened one.
The purple one?
Yeah.
All right, you walk through.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
I follow.
Through the
Holy
purple?
shit! What kind of bullshit was that?
A lot of bullshit. So, are you all going through the purple?
Yeah. We're staying together if something goes wrong.
Okay.
I mean, I assume yellow still have force fields, so I'm just not even trying.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, you head down this winding hallway. It stays pretty straight, and then it starts tilting to the left more and more until you make it to a circular room. It's just simple rock from like the pyramid, just everywhere, torches, and in the middle of this circular room is a trifecta of crystals.
There's 3.
There's 3.
I go touch one.
Which one? So the crystals, there's 2 of them in front of the main entrance, and then the tip top is facing away from you. So when you walk in, there's these 2.
If I were
And then the one
to
there.
make a shape out of where they are, like
It's a
each crystal
triangle.
be a point, what kind of triangle? Is it
It's just a triangle.
What kind of triangle?
Equilateral.
okay. I go touch. If I walk up, there's 2 here, 1 there.
Mm-hmm.
That
Okay.
The right one.
It glows white.
one. That one.
It glows white.
That one.
Glows white. They shut off, and then a humming resonates through the entire hallway, and then
5 million zombies.
shudders and stops.
All right.
I tried touching.
Hold on.
Well, I don't know if that is good or bad.
Let's check it out.
'Cause I'm gonna remember what this combination was. So I'm gonna.
What hallway?
This hallway.
Yeah, we check out where the source of the noise sounded like it came from.
It came from
Investigate
the
the
hallway
hallway.
itself.
Right.
So
We
you
investigate the hallway.
investigate the hallway. Nothing has appeared. Nothing has changed or shifted.
Show one of the other rooms.
Okay,
that we can
so
get into
what
it.
other sarcophagus are you going to go through?
Well, there's only 2 other we can walk through, right?
Right.
Correct.
The
No, there's one. other
second one and the
third.
third one.
There's 2 others. So we
Right,
go
because you
through.
had a hole in the zombie one.
Mm-hmm. That one seems the most promising to me. Because
Let's
it's
go through
hidden.
the zombie one.
I don't think force field's still there.
No. You all walk through the one that the zombie came from.
was a hidden
It is
wall.
a wider hallway with more torches, more inscriptions that you can't make out, all over the walls and the ceiling. And as you go further into the hallway, it's not too long, just about the same distance before you make your way to 4 crystals
In a
on
square.
pedestals in a square.
Bing. Close to me, right? Bing.
Okay, it glows green.
That's it. Close one. The close left one.
It glows red, and both of them turn off.
Green.
It stays on.
Far left.
Okay. That glows purple, and they turn off.
So it'd be green and then far right.
One behind it.
One behind it.
So that glows blue.
And we're good. So green, blue, and then close left.
Yeah, red.
Stays on.
And then far left.
Purple.
And that's all good.
Another humming, another shudder in the hallway. Done. They turn off.
I get up and I walk out.
Let's go to that last hole.
Go to the last room.
What's in the last room?
So the hallway starts snaking off to the right as you keep entering, and then it basically flips a bitch and comes back down. For another 5 minutes, you walk into this open-ass corridor. And at the very far end to your left is a set of square crystal in a square set of crystals, and then a triangle set of crystals.
So it's combined.
I'm gonna triangle, and I want to try the same combination I did before. The
Right, left, back.
left, back. Same combination. Does it work?
A hum, a shudder of this corridor, and then silence.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go over to
squares.
the other crystal.
Close right,
the other
back
crystals.
right, close left, far left.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
other
green,
crystals.
blue,
and bum,
red,
bum, bum,
purple.
bum.
So they're actually all white, but you still do that same combination, and they humming, the shudder, and then a door cracks open in between the two sets of crystals at that wall.
Okay.
I walk out with my hands forward.
I would like to go through the door first.
You can go through the door. I'm okay with that.
Let's let Kyle do some stuff.
Because Kyle's
Yeah.
Kyle doesn't feel like he's not doing anything, but Kyle's a tank and he just doesn't want the warlock to go first.
Actually, I could eat.
So, it's another hallway. As soon as you walk through the door, there's a sharp right. You head down some way, still lit, still looks just like a pyramid, a bunch of bricks. And then you take another right, and there's a decent-sized room with a big-ass table. Long. And at the end of it is a halfling.
Yeah. Pumpkin?
No pumpkin.
No pumpkin.
No pumpkin. There is pumpkin pie on the table, though.
Right.
And a lot of other food, of course.
I push past Lazarus and I go, all right, listen here, you tiny little fuck. I'm not having a fun time with your goddamn games.
I'm having a blast.
Just tell us what the fuck you want with us before I put my fist in your ass.
Alright. That seems a little aggressive. Why don't you have a seat? Enjoy some food.
So
No, I
we're
think I'll
asking the
stand.
dentist to get it out.
Suit yourself. Eat as you wish. I'm going to have some food. So he grabs some meat, some steak, puts it on his plate, gets a slice of pumpkin pie, starts eating. So sure you don't want any food?
I swear to God, if you ask what you could do for us,
It's not
I'm
gonna
gonna
kill me,
shove
is
my
it?
fist in your face.
Would you count a lord?
I sit down and get some food.
Okay. What?
Would you count a lord of demons, demon lord kind of character, a fiend? Would you describe him as a fiend?
Yeah.
Okay, noted.
So you're eating. He's like, "Is it good?"
He's fine.
Make it myself. Thank you.
It's made of people.
Soylent orange.
You want something to drink? Water, ale, mead.
I should go for a glass of whiskey.
Actually, that sounds good.
Glasses of whiskey appear in front of you. Go ahead. Just want to talk.
I down it. I swallow it whole.
You might be a dick, but I don't think he poisoned.
It is the finest whiskey you have ever tasted.
Bullshit. He
That's
makes
serious.
the finest whiskey.
No.
I make the fine. This is some horse shit.
What's the recipe?
What's
It's
the
actually
recipe?
from your bottle, like your bottle's a little wider.
That'd be funny.
He's a trickster god.
He literally just fucking stole my own whiskey.
So he says, "So I have a proposition to make with the three of you."
Can I persuade him to give me the recipe?
Go ahead.
Right. 20.
So he kind of like takes this like thing of parchment and flips it, and it starts wavering in the wind, and it just kind of lands on in front of you on the table.
Just go fuck yourself.
I pick it up.
It's the recipe for your whiskey.
For my whiskey.
It is for your whiskey.
Nice.
Yo, I called it.
All right.
Fucking fuck.
How about
this?
how about that cash me outside?
Okay.
So what do you want?
I want to make a deal with you.
And what is it?
It's not gonna work.
You three seem to get things done. Unfortunately, the agents that Hazok had lended me seem to not be doing their job. So I was hoping that I could entice the three of you.
To what? Burn cities?
No.
You think I'm gonna go somewhere and destroy another fine establishment such as a brewery?
I'm not asking you to destroy anything.
Well, take out some of your competition.
I'm not even in the competition anymore.
What I want is you three to plan a party.
I don't know, I'm pretty good at cornhole.
Excuse me?
Oh shit. Okay.
You missed it.
Alright, that's an inspiration dice.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
You missed it.
Okay.
That was funny.
That was good. Okay. I'd like you all to plan a party. Not just any party. It has to be the best party. I'll give you everything that you need to plan it. But you've got to do it yourself.
In my experience, it's usually mead and bar wenches. That's about it.
Those can be added. If not already.
I call brewing the whiskey.
Fair enough.
How
How about you?
I don't know.
Lazarus.
I think
He
for a
literally
Bible
like
study.
venom drips from his
Yeah.
mouth when he says your name.
I'll not subject myself to the wills of a demon lord who employs
I'm
those
just a
under
friend.
Hazok.
I'm just gonna reach over, grab like a chicken leg or something, hold it, look, make sure it's pretty good.
Look, I'm not friends with Hazok, but I'm
Right,
not
you're
enemies.
business partners.
He's a means to an end,
Yeah,
more or less.
and you've alienated a cleric of Kandra, so good work on that. All right then.
So,
My
it
character
actually
doesn't.
has to do a bit with Hazok. See, no one can really hear us right now.
Sure, pocket plane.
For now. I can't hold it for too long. The others will get suspicious, as they always do. So I need to keep this brief. I want you to sabotage Hazok.
Sounds good to me.
I want you to...
And what's to say he isn't in on this?
Look.
So from what my friends tell me, you're not very trustworthy.
Sometimes I'm not. But,
sometimes.
here's the thing. Not only are the two sides fighting for power. This is in Lorai and the Valor Guard. But there's internal struggles, too. I want more power. Hazok wants more power. It's kind of difficult to try to sabotage the other side because it's more infiltration.
As weird as it might sound, I am built to remove suffering from the world. Making Hazok more powerful means I can control what he can do. I cannot control trickery.
What?
Did you say infiltration?
I did.
I'm very good at that. That's a skill set I have.
I have this gem. It's this thick ass crystal.
Oh.
It's massive. It's just floating. I want you to trap his soul in there and give it to me. Simple.
Can I see that?
So you try to grab it and it slams onto the table.
It's heavy.
It's extremely heavy.
Oh.
Okay, am I able to lift it if I like put effort into it? Or?
No.
Oh, Jesus. Am I stuck under it?
No.
Okay.
You're like, oh shit, and you move your hand out of the way.
Is he worthy? I want to try and pick up the crystal.
What is your alignment?
I'm a pretty good dude.
So, Spoons just take the crystal and
I just pick it up.
you're a bitch.
Yo, what a fucking pussy. My strength is 9.
Mine's only 13.
Oh, don't. That's so funny. They just shatter the fourth wall.
Aren't you like the buffest dude in the world?
Yeah, he's lean. He's
I'm
lean.
lean as fuck.
He's lean as
I'm
fuck.
Tone.
I'm not
like super like
So,
thick muscular.
I want you to plan a party with Hazok, and I want you to trap his soul inside and let me have it.
Alright, question.
What's endgame? You get the soul of Hazok.
Endgame, I get the soul of
and then you
Hazok.
murder
We
the
form.
world or something.
I'm not murdering the entire world. See?
I'm just
I
gonna
like
bury
the
it
wo-
in a cataclysmic fire is all.
No. You guys missed me.
I'm gonna make the whole world dig through a fucking pumpkin patch.
I'm celebrated down there. I have fun.
Well, forgive me if I'm, not completely trustworthy, because kind of sent us through 3 hours of lights and crystals and literal bullshit. Like, I think I stepped in something.
I wasn't gonna make it easy for you to come meet me.
Alright, question. If we were to throw a party for Hazok, and it just so happens that a cleric of whatever the fuck is there.
Obviously, I don't want him flouting it about.
Well, what's to say he doesn't already
I'm
know
not
it?
sure if you're picking the right persons for the, we got this, sure, but, I mean, yeah, come on.
You really think Hazok doesn't know his enemy's clerics? I don't think you've really put enough thought into this plan.
The idiot has
You
a
might
point.
be thinking too much. I can mask him in my own plane. If we host the party here, I can make him be someone else. Now,
I have a disguise
that might
kit. I can make it.
that
Would
might
I not
well no
require
a
my
disguise
consent?
kit wouldn't work with a god who still knows who he is. Another god can mask his actual presence. He's just gonna eat it.
I thought he was gonna put it in his mouth. I was like, oh my god, don't! I'm gonna puke.
So he's if you can host the party here.
He's totally gonna do that.
Where's gonna be that?
Kyle, no.
Go ahead, do it just real quick. Go 3, 2. Oh wow, that's big.
He's got a spoonful of jam, like straight from the jar, like overflowing spoon.
All right, so anyways,
Keto.
says on this plane I can mask his presence. I can't do that anywhere else. Yes, I put thought into this.
Alright, fine, let's say we do this. What do we get out of it?
What do you want?
Are you gonna stop tricking poor bastards into your own little game?
Are you dead?
Well, I mean, sometimes I wish I was, but that's besides the point.
Me too.
He definitely looks dead.
Ah,
I mean,
fuck
look at his fucking skin.
Yeah.
Look how ugly he is.
How did you two meet?
He just
Look at my
crawled out of
wrist
some
tap.
goddamn rocks.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw it. Never mind. So I can't give you anything. I can give you something.
I want to burn down Hazok's brewery. Clearly, this was a competition. This was corporate espionage.
Arthur, Hazok doesn't own a brewery.
You don't know that.
I think I do. Fine. Let's just say he does have a brewery. Yes, we can burn it down. Fine.
Good.
There you go.
And I
Wow.
want to shove my goddamn foot up his ass.
All right, lad.
Demands aren't finished.
What would you like?
We have a deal.
He's just instantly, he's like, there you go.
If he owns a brewery, we burn it down. That's the only deal.
Wow, I don't know how that happened. Good one.
Alright.
What do you want? You want a magical item? You want money?
I want you to side with Kameron.
Holy shit.
That's negotiable.
That is extremely negotiable. Now, why would you want me
if you possess the soul of Hazok, I want you to give it.
Oh, I'm not giving it up.
Then
That
you
is
give
my
yourself-
demand. If I do join your little task force, I'm not giving the soul up.
They can be yours, so long as you're hers.
What are you even gonna wait?
What all is in this room?
What are you even gonna
Kids,
do
can't
with
a
it?
dude.
My voice is getting slowly less scratchy as I talk.
So, in the air, there are floating jack-o'-lanterns, and there's
That's Harry Potter
different,
shit.
It is Harry
different,
Potter shit.
different, robes and party attire. But other than that, there's a throne at the end of the room, behind the table. Even though the table seat he has is a throne,
There's just 2 thrones in here.
2 thrones.
We got 2 thrones.
Stop. All right,
Yeah,
one for dinner and one for not dinner.
I can't really think of anything that I'd want. So, when you sweeten the pot a little bit, maybe I'll agree.
I want my fucking brewery back.
That too.
You know how long it took me to build that thing? Do you have any idea?
He takes this like weird ass little like planner out and he's looking through it and he's like, yeah, I can make that work. Yeah, you can have your brewery back.
What?
You want me to side with the Valor Guard?
I want you to perform good deeds.
Wow. Can I still trick people?
I want you to perform good deeds in your own way.
Alright, that's
I
fine.
think as long as they're not suffering.
Here's the thing. You know people love me.
I think Jesus over here is alright.
Really,
with
because
that.
I kind of hate you right now.
What? Everybody loves Halloween.
Well,
It's my
Every
favorite time
day
of
of
year.
my life is Halloween.
Yeah, because you're a fucking mug. Which means you should be excited. And I should be too. You're always celebrating me. Even with your hideous face.
honest to God, I don't really think I like you. You know why?
Why?
Because you just said you control those agents of Hazok that were just at Brad.
Well, now, hang on a
That
second.
just destroyed my brewery.
Hang on a second.
Hit
Do I
me
need
with
to
a
shove my
building.
foot up your ass?
Would
too?
you like me to explain?
Actually, not really.
I really would.
I kind of want to be mad right now.
The original agents were sent by Hazok. Now, the other ones, those were totally mine.
Then why
The
should I
weird
believe
gem
that?
guys.
The what?
The weird gem guys.
They were still agents. He just gave me an orb to fuck around with. It was a couple. Those were mine. The original ones that fucked up the city? No, that wasn't me. Pran is an excellent celebrator of Halloween. I wasn't going to mess with that.
I don't think you'll have any proof of that other than, oh, hey.
Can you trust me?
Oh, God.
Hell no.
Well, then you have to put faith in me. Because you just got to believe me.
Faith. All right. I will agree to help.
Faith
For
is for that
3
protect-
favors.
3 favors.
When I call them 3 favors.
He furrows his brow.
That's a really big deal.
Oh, he needs us.
2 favors.
3. You brought us here. You need us. We're
2.5
negotiating. You're
favors.
listening. That's how this works, right?
2 favors.
7 favors. Take it or leave it.
Not 7, you fucking spoon. Fuck. Alright, you know what?
7 favors.
2 favors and I'll come to the good side.
And he gets his brewery.
Yes, you get your fucking brewery.
Deal.
Both of the hands glow. We sealed the deal. Happy? Lazzy?
Of course, I'm happy.
Alright.
All right, I get my 2 favors. You get your. He gets his brewery. You get a god on your side.
Another one for the good team.
I'm happy with that.
He just grumbles. It'll be worth it.
Do I get to beat the shit out of Hazok?
Well, I mean, his body, his soul being a crystal.
Before that, before we steal his soul.
I think it should be
Obviously.
by
Maybe you can make
surprise.
that one of your favors.
He doesn't give me favors.
That's right, he gets the bar.
I don't know if you'll be able to beat the shit out of him. I really don't. You can pretend to.
Doesn't mean I won't fucking try.
Yeah, absolutely, Spoons. You're right. Alright, well,
So we plan a party, okay?
absolutely.
What is he like? Other than torture.
Other
or
than
shit.
death and torture.
Believe it
I
or
don't
not,
think anything.
he loves
No.
streamers.
Okay. So,
Lots of streamers.
So torture, death, suffering on the streamers.
No, not his kind of party. We're just throwing a party.
One that he would happen to like.
So he'll come.
I'm sorry, we might be evil, but we love get-togethers, and they don't have to be creepy.
All right, so let's start simple.
A dinner party, dancing,
I know.
food,
I know the theme.
a little music.
A night in Morocco.
Fucking same.
So island. We can go to. You can make this some island.
Morocco's
right?
not an island.
Shut the fuck up.
Morocco doesn't exist.
So we could do a small. I'm gonna just talk out of character now because that hurts. We could do some small island, like big old gazebos type thing with booze, pool, swimming, sex, that stuff.
Here's the thing.
And a lot of
We
streamers.
need to set the party up to where we can have the crystal in a different form.
Oh, we'll make a giant
Obviously,
fountain.
we'll make it.
Like-
Maybe the
like
punch
if-
bowl.
Or
We'll make it an
or
ice
an ice
sculpture.
sculpture. I was
Pinata.
thinking. Or a pinata. All right, Hazak, get the pinata.
You know what we could do? We could have a raffle. All right, and we'll draw random names.
So all the Hazel.
And literally, Hazak. All right, and what the crystal is just going to be the reward? That looks a little fishy. Come on.
No. The raffle would be to hit the pinata, and maybe you like first go with some prostitute. I don't know.
All right, not a prostitute. Okay, how about this? A crystal pinata. We'll go with that. But
Well, you can disguise it as anything, right?
I can.
Well, then why
Just
does it have to be
about.
crystal?
It still needs to be crystal, but I can make it in the shape of anything.
If it still needs to be crystal, then we can make it some badass chandelier or ice sculpture or.
Oh, I like the idea of that. We'll drop a fucking chandelier on his ass.
Actually, that sounds pretty badass.
Yeah.
And then we can keep him in place by having him swing in a pinata, and we'll just drop the chandelier on him.
There we go.
Or
have
we
a
can
plan.
just have assigned seats and have it hang over his chair.
This is a big ass chandelier. Why don't we suck a whole bunch of people into the fucking crystal?
Someone tells
already?
me these Asians
Can only
chaos
hold
aren't
one.
really going to
And
respond well to having assigned seats.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
I was about to say that.
I'm just thinking back in the character voice. It actually really hurts my throat.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's ground. It's kind of yeah.
So
There you go. That felt so fucking weird.
I'll have to invite other demon lords.
So wait. 3 mortals, a trickster god, and what, 20 demon lords?
Not 20, a couple.
Oh, what are they, like 6 total?
So
Yeah,
it's gonna be a party of 10 people.
we'll fill in the spaces.
Oh my.
I can only trap one, and I want Hazak because Hazak.
Alright.
I don't like him. I really don't.
I kind of like the raffle idea. Get his name, make him come up on the stage or something, and then drop his ass.
Right, and then make the enemy of all of these wonderful.
They don't know what the crystal is.
That's a good point.
Right,
But
but
they're
the
gonna
moment,
watch it.
The
Yeah,
moment
they'll
one
watch
of their demon lord friends just
But think of it this way:
disappears
we can
and
sit
goes
there,
inside
drop
the
it on,
crystal.
say anybody moves, he fucking explodes along with everybody else. They don't know what the crystal is. It could be anything to them.
How about we be a little more discreet?
Let's just wing it.
I'm really voting
So-
for the drop a chandelier on him.
I was thinking get him alone in a room, show him this great thing, and let him touch it, but
How is that? How is that less suspicious than you draw a raffle? Congratulations, here's a crystal.
Hey man,
Let's
I got
take him
some.
into a room and be
You wanna
like,
come
hey,
in
by
the
the
back
way, look
room?
at my fucking crystal that just so happens to be in this room. You want to touch it? Like, what do you mean?
yeah, no, you're right.
That's just as bad as handing it to him.
It should look spontaneous, like it could happen to anybody.
I do still love the crystal pinata idea.
I kind of like dropping a chandelier on him.
How about we drop a crystal pinata chandelier on it?
There you go. That's
We just drop the pinata on him.
No one's gonna question a pinata.
I have an idea. Here,
At a demon lord party.
we turn the crystal, we disguise it as a goblet or a flask. And the moment he drinks out of it, he gets sucked in.
Yeah, but again, assigned seats. We'd have to give it to him, and
Doesn't that know?
like he said, they won't like assigned.
Doesn't have to be
chaos,
assigned
right?
seats. We could have bar maidens come around and hand out drinks, and it just so happens.
You know what? I like that idea a lot.
See, the second he touches it, he's just gonna disappear in
Right.
the middle of like
He's
the dining room.
That's true.
Maybe we
How about
Turn it
this?
into toilet paper.
live. Oh my god, we live out the party.
Give him
Okay,
time.
have
He's
it
the
fine.
last one to
Invite
leave.
him for the nightcap.
The after party.
The after party. And then we have the fancy
That's
plans.
much more controllable. The after party. I mean, granted, we have to spend. Well, actually, I don't have to spend shit.
What
You
do
have
we
to spend
do?
all this energy in setting up a real party. So I'm totally down for that.
And what do you do if he says, "No, I'm kind of busy. I gotta work tomorrow"?
We insist.
I've got to go
He's
torture
an agent
people.
of chaos. Do you think he has a fucking schedule?
Yes.
Well,
Yes, I do.
we'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
The schedule is what he wants it to be.
Yeah,
Wait.
seriously.
Oh, I have an
What,
idea.
wait. What's one thing
Oh,
that
God,
people
what
that
the fucking
like
God
Agents
is
of Chaos
that?
can't resist, right?
Kendra, why don't we just say the after party in order to entice him? We sacrifice him a cleric of Gandrith.
I was about to say that.
I object.
We have bait.
I love it. Spoons, you're a genius.
I was
You
totally
get me
actually
on
going
your
for that.
side.
No, you totally took it from me. But it's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
It was said. It was said. I'm happy.
If I end up dying, don't forget this is.
It's okay, we'll just bring him back
You're
and
still
you'll be
involved
after
in
us
this deal.
again.
Hey,
Now think about this.
a deal between a god and like all that shit. That's bound. I mean, there's magic sparkles and shit. It's happening.
Right, but my death might.
No, he's the one that made the deal.
So, well, each of us are kind of a separate deal.
I don't think so.
So we'll have the sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
The sacrifice. And the sacrificial dagger will be the crystal. A clear crystal
Perfect.
dagger.
And we let
Will-
Hazog stab him.
Exactly. He'll go to reach for the dagger, get sucked in, done.
And I mean, the after party doesn't need to be very many demons either. That's controllable.
Right.
Exactly.
We just give him a gift. It's not even an after party. We have a gift for him.
Yeah,
Special
a gift
gift.
for one man.
A gift
not
for one
then
person.
The rest of the
Well, it
the rest of
could,
the chaos demons who will get jealous.
Right. No, it's he's not the leader of these demons. No. What number is he? Like 2,
he's like
4,
he's like 3.
8.
He's like
3.
3. He's 3.
I think the best bet is to sacrifice our friend here.
But like it could be a special gift we give to him that he can then give to whoever the fuck's number 1.
Maybe, okay, the gift can be the sacrificial dagger. We give him this virgin blade as a gift, but he has to use it or he can't keep it. It's a magical item, which technically won't be lying, so whatever.
Right. I don't care if I lie. Do you know who you're talking to?
Yeah,
there we go.
Your entire entity is lying. Yeah, okay.
No, not officially. That's
Deception.
Braxel. I like tricking people.
Tricking is just complex lying.
Fuck off. Alright, yes. I have a fucking holiday. Braxol doesn't.
There you go. Good shit.
So,
I like that idea of a plan. We can change it on the go if we need to, but I think that's decent.
I do like it. I
So what, am
am.
I gonna be tied up for the entirety of the
No,
party?
you'll be magically bound. Just laying their arms out.
Alright. So I'm gonna be tied up for the entirety of the party.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
you
no,
are.
no. See, the after party will be somewhere else.
No, we could
You just won't be
use it
there
to
for the
disguise
party,
him.
and-
You disguise
or-
him for the regular party.
Oh.
And then
when it
set
gets
him
I have an
up.
idea. I have an
and
idea.
then set him up.
We say there's a mole in the party, and we know who it is.
No, that
So
if Hazok assumes that the mole is the wrong person and he stabs the wrong person, then
no.
everything goes
We'll
wrong.
say we captured him and threw him, like locked him up for the special surprise for later, right? That it seems less, or actually a lot more.
Why don't we not overplan? I'm
have-
fine with the sacrifice idea.
We have
I'm
the
totally
idea.
fine with
I
just
say we
winging
go
it.
with it.
Just keep my holy symbol on me.
Let's just wing it.
I mean, all we need to do is take that breastplate off. Knock, knock. I say we do that. Thoughts?
I say we just wing it. At this point,
I mean, with this, can you move the crystal throughout?
Throughout what?
Like,
the party.
if the plan needs to change, are you
Yeah.
able to change it?
I can do that.
So I say, just in case, we have a crystal pinata hanging out and a crystal chandelier hanging out. If we ever need to, we can just swap them.
I like that.
Alright.
All right. Jesus fucking Christ.
So I assume we're going to set up the party next time on Kingmaker.
My gut hurts.
Yeah, I'm sure that was some intense vocalizing.
Yes, it was. This is about as scratchy and grumbly I can get, and usually I talk a little lighter like this.
My entire being is pain and suffering. Suffer. Look at me.
No, he's actually.
I'm a burn victim.
He's actually not like that at all. He just says it to make people laugh. He's totally chill. He doesn't hurt at all.
I figured.
Yeah, no. So the pact is made. The party is
Planned.
planned. Fun.
Yeah.
Fun shit.
Once the whole party's planned, Lazarus is going to want to shake hands with Pumpkinhead.
Why?
You can shake hands right now.
Yeah. And confirm the deal within his own.
Yeah.
The deal is
same.
confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll shake his hand. Even though I don't fucking...
We're not a part. We just met. I
Yeah,
do
but
not
in the
confine
deal,
myself
in the
to
deal, I
deals
said
we make with demons.
in the deal, I said you join his side, and
Right.
he gets his brewery.
Yeah, but I mean, all of us shake the hands. It's even more in concrete.
That's true.
There's 3 connections.
There's just less. Well, actually, even more red tape.
Right.
I know. The thing is, he sought us out, so he needs us. And if he breaks his own deal, then he's kind of fucked.
Well, I mean,
It's a god. He's beholden to the deals he makes.
Yeah.
right, but like, I don't know, like trickery. Maybe he takes Hazok's soul and it's
Oh,
like
Unlimited power.
And I have
obliterate.
I have 2 straight up favors from a god, trickster god.
Okay.
Dope.
Sweet. Thank you for running the game.
I've got a favor. Protect.
I've got a favor. Maybe level 20.
Wish. Yeah, no problem. That was
Good shit.
I'm ready for the party already, but
I mean,
Well, we're already at.
no,
3
I know.
hours.
No, I know.
I mean, I'm totally okay to keep going if you guys want to, but we can't. We can't stop.
We should keep it 3 hours.
We should.
Yeah,
We really
That's
should.
true.
We should
Upload time.
keep it.
Wow. Yeah.
Mhm.
Upload.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. So cool.
Okay.
Everybody watching, thank you for watching. Obviously, next Friday, 4:30 Central Standard Time.
We got
Where we will
Twitter and a YouTube, Discord.
we will have the
Oh yeah,
party.
let's put the Discord out.
The Discord is
Yeah.
up.
Wow.
Check out the YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, if you want to follow. And of course, we'll have updates and stuff.
Is there a cat outside?
And other than that,
No, she's just over there.
like I said,
Yeah.
we appreciate it. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time.
See you next week.
Bye.